life here shortly. I'm gonna let you all know, and probably since I think we're live now, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we're
let
live now.
everybody,
Yeah, everyone
yeah,
now.
I'm gonna let everybody know that I am one tired, tired undead Viking. I was up late last night. So and then
Was it a Vikings game or something?
now
Oh,
just stuff going on, just like
baseball? Oh,
no, I don't really care about any of the teams that
you
are
don't care about the Toronto Blue Jays?
now. I mean, when Kelly Gruber was their third baseman, I really liked him as a player, and that is really reaching back into the
What's the score?
they were up the Jays of Blue were up 5-2 or 5-3 last time I saw.
Oh, checking.
Yeah.
I kind of want to. I like to watch World Series type games. I mean, that's not World Series, but it's like I like the playoffs.
Yeah, an important game. An important game ain't bad.
Oh,
Anyway,
they're
this
gonna
is
win.
the Jays of
It's
Blue.
12-2. It's 12-2.
Oh
Well, I
wow.
mean, hey, they,
Top of
they
the
they
seventh.
lost the first two games, so bounce
Yeah,
back,
they need to
right?
bounce back. Yeah.
So
Is that who you're for? Is Toronto over Seattle?
Yeah, I got no love for either team, but I'll pick Toronto because Daryl. You know
yeah, Daryl, Andrews,
Andrews. Yeah.
Andrews,
I'm trying to blank
Daryl,
on his name. You know, the guy that
Sagrada,
designed Sagrada.
Daryl Sagrada
He's
Andrews.
a fanatic
Oh,
about those Blue Jays.
Um,
I'll pull for a friend. I'm sure I got friends in Seattle too, but
Seattle. I mean, Toronto's got a World
has Seattle
Series.
ever been to the World Series?
no.
No, they were the team that had they won more games than anybody else and then lost in the first round of the playoffs when they won like 112 or 116 games or something like that out of 162. I mean, they were just during the regular season they just couldn't lose, and then they got to playoffs and just took a giant shit on home plate. Um,
Was Barry Bonds a Seattle Mariner?
no,
Who was the famous? Wasn't there
Ken
like a?
Griffey.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh, okay.
Um,
For some reason, I thought it was Barry Bonds.
Hey Kip, hey Kabuki. It is October 15th, year of our Lord 2025. This is the weekly Alaboom, the longest running, almost every weekly live stream, video log, whatever that exists on YouTube. Um,
We
and
did go last week, by the way,
I
and
know, I know.
under a different name.
It was my anniversary.
Yeah, yeah, of
I
course.
went I
Why
went
would? Yeah, that
to
would be bad.
I
Mojo.
went I went and saw one battle after another with my lovely
Oh yeah,
wife
yeah.
Rebecca. And that
We,
is that is a
we
just
can
I mean
review
I
it now.
well I don't want to give any I mean just what a
We're
great
not going to
movie.
give any spoilers.
What a great movie.
It's really good. It's
It's
so
just a
good.
it's just a
Sean
really
Penn is
good
really good
movie.
too, by the way.
Sean Penn
It's
is I mean
ridiculous.
all of his little subtext like
He's a
method of
weird, it's a
acting.
weird character, but like
It is a
it's
very
so
weird
believable.
character. And all his little facial ticks that he's doing the entire time and just
I
yeah, I mean
almost thought the story was going to take a turn at one moment. I'm not going to
yeah.
say anything, but you know what? Like
Yeah.
it went this way, and I thought it was going to go that way. Like it
It
turned, like
honestly
if I thought it was going to take a 180.
it's such a prescient movie. I think everybody I mean I really believe everybody needs to go and watch.
It's kind of an important movie.
It's an important movie.
Yeah,
Somebody called it a generational film, and I would agree with
yeah.
that dictation. I um I definitely believe that if you are more of a leftist, you're going to probably get more out of it than otherwise. Anyway, tonight's drink not sponsored at all, but Orange Kickstart is my because I need the extra
Need a little
caffeine.
something,
I
something.
need I need a little something something to fuel me through the next few hours. No,
I don't know. I just
very.
loved it, dude.
The,
Well, I'm going to say something. Oh man, what can I say?
Well, I'll just
This
say this.
is
Go ahead.
there is some filming in that show in that movie that is just like stunning. Like the film, like the camera work without giving too much
Yes.
away.
Yeah,
Like it's a ridiculously good.
and
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say what you would
Don't
know.
don't not say it because
Yeah,
of
I'm not
me.
saying anything else. I'm just that's it.
I mean, you can, as what I'm
Yeah, but
saying.
it's just some like the cinematography near in the movie. I'm not gonna say where, but it's just like holy cow, how did they do that?
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's stuff like that. There is the the moment that really made me go, oh geez, like it was like one of those things where it's like there's two things that made me go, oh heavens, and because it really makes you stop and think about the fact that there comes a point where it's just kind of like it makes you, and it makes me, and this is very political, but it made me as a 50-year-old 50 a white male in his 50s who, it made me like look in the face the idea of what if the government just decides to say, you know what, fuck the laws. We're just going to do what we want because we have all the power, we have all the guns, we have all the money, we have everything we want. Your laws fucking mean nothing because you can't enforce them. It makes you actually look at that point blank in the eyes and just go, oh shit. I mean, it's just like, I mean, and it was an uncomfortable, it made for an uncomfortable movie, not because it was like, oh,
Well,
this is
dare I
disgusting.
say you have the privilege?
Yeah,
You do have the privilege,
exactly.
and that's part of this movie.
And it's just, and
Yeah.
I mean, and I did not have anybody that did any bit of acting at all and that was poor in any way. I mean, um, the
Nope.
woman that
The
plays
daughter is really good.
the daughter is really good for a young actor. Fantastic performance. The woman who played the mother,
Yeah. Holy
just
cow.
visceral. I mean, I
It's
mean,
it's probably best movie of the year.
I mean, it's just
Can't think
it
of another
is.
movie that I think would put at top of it.
Benicio del Toro does. I mean, that, and the fact that, like, yes, there is like a kind of prequel aspect to the movie. Like, hey, this is the stuff that happened years ago that led up to,
Yeah,
and then it's
it's
just
an era, it's an epic of sorts.
what I loved about it was that it actually, um, when the movie picks up, it's like, and now we begin. And it goes in real time, where it's like, it doesn't like cut away and like weeks later, this is what happens. Oh, we travel. No, it's like shit hits the fan, and now it just goes from there. And it's just like, and it is a process that would like, that follows Leonardo DiCaprio on his mission and without trying to give anything away. And it's just, and it deals with like the whole process of like him getting from point A to point B, from point B to point C, that whole thing. And yes, there are some laughs. There's some moments where you like
He's a
you
little bit of
laugh
a comic relief character.
a little bit, and I think what works really well is that if you didn't have him in there doing some of that comedic stuff, it would almost be too intense.
It's too intense.
It would
Yeah.
be it would be because the music in the background does not let you settle down. It is I really noticed the music in the movie. The music was made to, it's kind of like when if you watch Dunkirk, how the music in that just constantly sets you on edge. The music in the background in this movie, whether even if you don't notice it, it's putting you on edge the entire time.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just
Yeah, it's
Kuki Kid, it is one battle after another.
it's the
Go,
DiCaprio,
yeah, Paul Thomas
Benicio del,
Anderson,
Benicio del Toro.
go watch it. It is amazing. Um,
Yeah, it's pretty great. And it's like it's 3 hours long,
yeah, it's
but
almost
you
three
don't
hours.
really notice that.
I mean,
You
the only
don't I
thing,
didn't feel it
my
at all.
bladder noticed it
Your
with
bladder
my
notices it.
giant
Yeah, yeah,
64-ounce Diet Dr. Pepper, but
I stuck through it because I'm
I
like, I
did
don't want to
too.
miss a minute of it, honestly.
I
It's
didn't
it's
either.
that
I didn't
gripping.
either.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah. I mean, like,
Now
yeah.
Tron, I took a bathroom break. I saw Tron this weekend.
I saw
And
the
I
meme.
took a break right at the wrong time where like one major plot point happened, and I'm like, what happened? Because there's like a scene
Too
change,
funny.
and I'm like, what happened? Which was frustrating. I went at the wrong
Kabuki,
time.
you would love the movie. Kabuki, I
Oh
think you
no,
would
Kabuki would
absolutely.
like it, I think. I think so.
Kabuki would love it. I
Hopefully.
would. I saw the meme of the Watchman. Uh, it's like whether it's like it's April 8th, 1982, and people are saying this. It's October 1990. People are saying this where he like because the guy exists at all times, whatever. It was just like it's so and so. Tron is released. It is one of the most visually impressive movies ever, but it is really boring, so nobody likes it. And it was like Tron so and so is released. It is one of the most visually impressive movies ever made with a soundtrack by because the soundtrack
Yeah,
by
the soundtrack by Nine Inch Nails. Oh no, that was Daft Punk. The
Daft Punk. And
last,
then the
yeah.
first movie, the soundtrack was by I can't remember the name now. But it was like with a soundtrack by Daft Punk. It is visually one of the most amazing movies I've ever seen, but it is nobody likes it because it is boring. It is
This wasn't
2025.
boring. I would say
It's
this movie is not boring.
it's
It's
like
but it is not deep. Does
it's
that make
I
sense?
can't say there's ever
2025.
been a Tron movie that's made me want to go see it.
Yeah, I just love Tron. Like for some, because I was like, it's that thing in my
It's
youth
it's
that made me
part
think about
of
Hmm.
computer. I mean, it gets you into computers, right? Like if you were a computer
Yep.
guy back in the 80s, I was like, oh, I'm a computer guy. Like this is my thing.
when my
And
uh
it's
when my
still
when my
that. I mean, there's some really good stuff in Tron. I'm not poo-pooing it. I'm giving it like a mid review. It's not amazing and it's not bad.
Right.
when my
Popcorn fun.
Flynn's
And it's fun. Like
yeah
there's a lot of fun things and like some really fun ideas that was yeah, I don't know. Like
when my Flynn's
The
arcade
Red Letter Media
T-shirt.
review is pretty spot on.
Yeah, well, my Flynn's arcade T-shirt finally like got lost or busted. I was
Yeah.
mad.
There's not enough Flynn in this movie. That's my one complaint. I mean, he's in the movie,
You
but
know.
not a lot.
But anyway, here's my
And
grievance.
here's the thing: the music and the visuals are great. Like if that's your thing,
Yep.
like there's a lot of really, really, really good parts that are pounding music and visuals. Like that's awesome. I was like, this is cool. And there's also a I wouldn't say obscure, but there's an 80s reference that made me very, very happy. And I'll just leave it at that. Like I was like it's not a passing reference. It's like a reference that they keep dwelling on. And I'm like, holy cow, how is this possible that this reference keeps coming up and it's spot on for me. Anyway,
That's cool.
yeah.
All right.
So I would love to. I want to give you my grievance, and I
Oops.
won't be as worked up as I was at the moment, but
Aggrieved.
I was aggrieved when this occurred. I was at
Which
uh
drive-thru was it?
no, it wasn't a drive-through. I went grocery
Okay.
shopping this past weekend. I made a list. It was like a Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Might have been Sunday. No, it was Saturday. I I wrote down a list. There's a grocery store right near my house, so it's like a 2-minute drive. Drove over there, had my list, got my items. In Minnesota, Caribou Coffee is the coffee location.
Hmm.
It's located at other
It's like a
places.
Starbucks.
It's
Yeah.
it's but
It's the
it's
Starbucks of the
but,
area.
but when you look at a giant map and it says what is the biggest coffee thing, it's like Starbucks everywhere except for Minnesota is Caribou Coffee for whatever reason. Caribou is just like it's a Minnesota thing. In There's this chain of grocery stores that they all have a Caribou Coffee in them.
Yep.
So I'm checking out. I text my wife. I said, "Do you want me to grab you a coffee on the way out?" She said, "Yes, please. This is what I'd like." Cool. Now, I will I will fully admit that like I have occasionally sometimes in the past where it's been like I've had to wait a little longer for a coffee to be made or something. I don't drink coffee. I don't like the smell of it. I mean, I've never had a taste of it in my life. I don't like I remember I accidentally had like a coffee hard candy as a child.
Coffee
And
ice
yes,
cream?
I agree. Uh, and it was like one of the most disgusting things I thought it was like it was like a little like hard candy.
Like a
And
joke? Like
well,
a
no,
prank?
like seriously, I think there was like a thing people had. They would have like because I thought it was like a root beer barrel, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, "Blah! This is horrible. And I remember spitting it up. So that's maybe the closest I ever came. Anyway, so I go up and I walk up and there's a person right next to the spot, next to the cash register where they take the orders. And I walk up there, and the first thing this young woman says to me is, and I'm not joking, this is the tone. It's gonna be a minute. Was how she opened it up, and I was like, all right, whatever. It's like it's a Saturday afternoon. I just went grocery shopping. I'm playing role playing games with my buddies in like a few hours. I'm totally chill. It's like whatever. I don't care. So like, and she's staring, and I thought maybe what is she doing? I don't know what she's doing, but she's staring and like she's monkeying with this like she's got a trapper keeper basically. And you know how when you have those sheet savers where you put things in, like so she's got all these printouts and she's going through them. So it's like, okay, she's like an assistant manager and she's doing something, whatever, right? So I sit there and I stand there and like a minute goes by. And like if you actually like stop and say how long is a minute, like you actually tell somebody like stare at a corner for 60 seconds. It's forever, right? And so I'm just standing there and like a minute goes by and she's flipping back and forth through this trapper keeper, back and forth.
Rapper
And I can
keeper?
well, like you know what I mean, like a binder, right?
Okay, a
And
binder.
and so she's like going through all this stuff and she's looking at all these things and then she's looking over and she's got the point of sale thing over here and she's like click 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 beating and I'm like, oh, her cash register thingy isn't working and she's trying to like reboot it or fix it. Okay, stuff happens, whatever, that sucks. I'll wait, whatever. So like another minute goes by and she stops and she turns and like looks off to the side and there's one other person working and then she says, well, what time did she leave? And then this I don't left like at 1 or 2 or something, right? And she's like, so she was here, and I was like, and yeah. There's this big sigh, and it's like goes back, and she's like, dee, 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 dee. And then she like takes out this like this notebook with lined paper on it, and I can see she's writing things out on it. It's like really distinct, and she's like just writing on with this pen, and it's like right in front of me, and I can see this, and she's and I can see she's like, and then she's taking out receipts and she's looking at these big long receipts and she's like, and then she's like circling like totals and then she's writing them down and she's doing longhand addition and stuff. And I look and I'm like, okay, this is taking forever. What the fuck is going on? And I look at the thing and I'm guessing at that moment I've been standing there for like 3 minutes. Still nobody else in line. I'm standing there. It's a Saturday afternoon. I, but I look at my phone and I was like,
Is there a drive-through in this place?
no, it's a walk
It's a
because
one thing.
you're in the
Oh, the grocery store.
you're in the grocery store.
Sure.
So I consciously look at my phone and say, "What time is it? I'm going to see how long this takes." And I'm getting annoyed at this point because I'm like, "What's going on?" So then she says, "Well, well, well, what did you do?" And then and it's just like and there's this back and forth talking about the actions that you would do like in a day-to-day process within working at a coffee shop, right? And mind you, I'm still standing 3 feet from this woman. Like there's a foot and a half of formica of a counter between me and this person
Oh my
who's
God.
who's doing this stuff and who again is trying to do long addition and like finally gives up and goes and gets a calculator
Calculator.
and starts hammering on these
Did
things or
someone
whatever.
rob them?
So I was like, what is going on? And so they're going back and forth. Well, and then they're describing, oh, well, I put the drinks into the carriers and then I made sure that these were over here. And then I get this whole, well, what time and now since the time I looked at my time till now, it's been 9 minutes. And I still stand and I finally realize what they're doing. They must have had like a huge order, like a catering order or something, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna buy coffees for everybody in my office or something along those lines.
Okay.
And they got a big tip, and they're trying to figure out who was working
Oh,
and who gets the tip money and how to divvy it up.
okay.
And again, what does that have to do with me wanting to buy a goddamn coffee? And so I'm like sitting there and I'm like,
So
then
really
I,
important.
it's like it was really important. And then so back and forth they go, and they're arguing over whether or not they should cut this one person in on whether or
Really?
not
Oh,
they
so
should give the
it
tip.
was how to divvy up the tip.
Yeah, it was how to divvy it up, and they're like deciding whether or not how much it was or whatever. And then she finally determines what each person's like amount is that they're going to get as far as the tip goes. And then she finally opens her cash register. Now I've waited now the time that I don't know for sure. I'm guessing 2 to 3 minutes. It's now almost 15 minutes. I've been waiting, standing 3 feet from this person.
15. I give
She
up.
she's oh I wanted to see how long it was going to take. At this point, it was a quest. And I see it, and she starts actually taking money out of the till and setting them into separate piles
Doesn't
for
that seem like a
everybody.
post? Doesn't seem like a checkout, like a post shutdown kind of process.
Well, no, here's you'll find out why this was important that this
Okay.
person got this done at this moment. So puts these things into separate piles. Leaves the money into separate piles. Then proceeds to tell the person, yours is right here. They take their portion of it and they're like, my shift is done because they were getting done working and they wanted their
They wanted their
money.
share of the tip. Yeah,
They
sure.
wanted their share of the
Share.
money. And then they went and I watched, if I was a horrible human being, I watched as she took this third person's money. I watched as she walked over to like basically right inside.
Sorry.
There's no door, there's no curtain, there's nothing. There's just this like basically this small back room where they have like their excess whatever, and there's a sink back there because you can see it. You can see everything that's in this back room. There's no door or anything, and there's just canisters that are right next to the wall that are right there on the shelf, and they have names on them. And she like opens up this person's canister, takes out like this giant wad of cash and like puts the extra cash in it, puts it back in the canister, closes it, and just puts it right there. Now, if anybody had seen that, they'd be like, well, the next time, this lady's just sitting there, like, who didn't have any scruples, they could just say, well, I'm taking that freaking thing. I'm sure there's a camera, but I mean, whatever. So, as she gets done with everything, I'm like, you're going to take my order now. Uh, doesn't say a word to me. No, sorry for the wait. Thank you for your patience. What is it that you want or anything like that? She just walks away, takes her money, puts it in her pocket, and tells her coworker, "Have a good weekend," and leaves. And then the person comes over and they're like, "What did you want?" Yeah, it's like, no. She said, "Did they take your order?" I was like, "No, they did not." And then I got to hear it. Now, to sum all this up, as I'm just like, I want like Price's Right rules are in effect. I want you to guess how much money this particular person went home with extra in dollars and cents. Price's Right rules are in effect that they needed to do this,
Right
and
then.
I needed to wait
So
nearly, I'm going to
it
guess
was a
about 20
coffee
minutes before I could
order.
place my order. It was the coffee order.
I mean, let's say it's $100 order. Yeah, $20 tip. Split three ways.
Right. Okay, we're giving the total tip.
I'm gonna say $7.
Well, logic should say I should say 0, but I'm gonna play the.
Well,
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna play
I'm
to
trying
win.
I'm trying to guess the actual. I mean,
Yeah, I will do the same.
yeah, I'm just trying to come up with a reality.
So I'm not gonna go 701 for the
No, you
record.
would go like, yeah, you would do
Yeah.
1 penny.
Honestly, I think we're literally talking about like $4.50.
Then there's your guess. I'm
Yeah.
saying 7.
Well, the total amount of tip that was split 3 ways was $6.88.
Oh my God.
And they
What?
couldn't do the math.
What?
And she needed to make me wait over a quarter of an hour to get her third of $6.88.
$2? Oh, okay. Well, you
And
could have just
and
said,
mind
like,
you,
if you have $2, like, I'll just give you $2. I mean, if you want to take my
and
order.
mind you, it was a real problem because
I mean, look,
because
like,
88 cents can't divide by 3.
this is our privilege
Oh.
again. That's a big deal to some people, right? A couple bucks.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it probably is. Yeah, I mean, it seems so
it seems
unessential.
exceedingly silly.
It does seem silly, but absurd.
Yeah. So
But
I've considered
maybe we're
writing
in this.
a strongly worded email, but I'm like, oh,
I would never give that place a single dollar again. I don't care. I'd let my wife know what happened.
Well, the fact that she went through multiple receipts, I don't know. The story is weird, but
it is really
like,
weird.
yeah.
It was just, yeah, and the fact that like it was right in front of me, like all of their like they had all their accounting and bookkeeping like spread out in front of the counter in front of me, and I could
I
just
know
sit
it's
there and
like
stare at it.
it's so inappropriate too. Like, don't they do that at the end of the day? I mean, I guess end of shift.
The person needed the $2
Yeah, I mean, I
right
guess,
then,
yeah.
$2.40. I don't.
Which I would say
I don't
maybe fair,
ever.
but
I don't
we pay 'em
ever.
more.
I don't ever question people's motives in that particular sense. But I will make judgments about really bad customer service and illogic. And I would have absolutely called them out, and I would have informed them that you can keep you would have made more than $2 by taking care of me. I would have tipped more than $4, and I have no desire to ever come here again because of you two people. And then I would have left, and I would have said it exactly like that, probably with more tone. Full stop. I don't take any shit anymore from anyone ever. That's the bottom line. I just don't. I don't at all.
I mean,
not worth
people
it.
that work in these jobs are definitely like under pressure to do this stuff, though.
No, I get that part, but there's still.
They
Don't get me
don't.
wrong. I wouldn't have gone straight to that. I would have said something like, "Hey guys, I realize you're in the middle of something, but I have a time constraint here. Can we take my order now, please?" I would never sit there for any like 5 minutes, much less 15 minutes, as a social experiment. I don't have that kind of patience.
I just it was one of those things where I just had to see what happened. It was just like,
Yeah, you want to see the end of this thing.
oh, I know. I was just like, how ridiculous is this going to be? You know? And they let me know. They showed me how ridiculous it was going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
hey, I have a quick question.
yeah.
My background. I know, like, I'm trying to cover. Hang on. I know that part of it from obviously the player's handbook and Dungeons and Dragons. Until I saw the image, I didn't remember that part of it. Do you guys remember that part of it?
Yeah, it's because it's a wraparound.
Yep.
So that was the back of the back of the cover?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because you can buy this print now for $170,000 or whatever. It's not that, but you can. But I thought it was pretty cool. So I put this up I was on a work call and I put this up as my background in Zoom. And I would say it really resonated with the developers.
I always remember looking at that the old player's handbook thing and like, you know, like
trying
saying,
to come
okay,
up with a story.
Yeah. And
yeah, there's a story here.
They actually did do something with it. I forget where it was, but they actually like it was one of those things where they did do some sort of a explanation, if you will, for lack of a better term. I forget what it was now, of course, but as far as like the actual
The weird part for me is I remember them pulling this lizard, this lizard guy. I don't remember like the solid blank brick wall there. That's what I don't remember.
I think it's
Yeah.
not so.
Maybe
I
it's
think
got
it's more. I
words
think it's
on it.
more. I think it's more cropped in,
Oh, could be.
if I remember it correctly.
Oh,
You
I
got
gotta
your
come.
PHP on you, Lance. You could go look.
Yeah, hold on.
You could
Cool.
do a real life check. I feel like it's basically it's cropped in on all that. I think
Right.
they've expanded it to fill it in, to make it a
Right.
because I don't remember well, maybe the black space at the top does say player's handbook because there's a blank, above the archway.
Yeah. That would make sense, right?
Maybe I could just be misremembering.
When you're in this call, do you have like the live feed of the chat up?
Yeah, on my phone.
Oh, smart. Yep, I got to do that.
I
I
turn
will
it
do
off for the game though. We play initials.
that. There's the front. Yes, that is a bit
Oh
closer
yeah,
in. Okay.
I think it's right on because there's like a good gap up there to put the word player's handbook.
Yep.
Yeah, true. I guess I was looking at
Although
the
it does, maybe the
other.
sides are different. Like look at
Right.
the. Oh yeah, see that's definitely
Interesting.
that feels like
Yep.
it's cropped in.
Yeah.
Oh, raised my hand for some reason.
A well-loved, a
Wait,
well-loved book.
let me see that back again. Maybe not. Maybe it's not cropped in. Yeah, no, it looks right.
A well-loved
They
book.
use the entire print.
Yeah.
Do you have any writing in there? Like, what do you have any pencils? I wrote in my book
Uh,
because I wrote
I
in
mean,
my
a
books because I
little. I
didn't
mean, like
understand.
there's like here and there, like little scribbles that, like, Lord knows why I
Isn't
did
there
it.
some spaces with blank, like fill in the blank type things in that game? And that like the
That's
powers.
that's that was an
Oh, that was
old
the Dungeon Master's Guide.
module.
Well, the
Yeah.
Dungeon Master's Guide had blanks for all the magic items that had like spells embedded in them.
Yeah.
Remember that? Like Hand of
Wow.
Vecna, like those, or the sword of something or other. I don't know. Like it had like a million little blanks that you could fill in things.
Uh and the thing about these is that they were made well, right? I mean, they
Yeah, the
are
paper is
like
nice.
the paper's nice, and the actual like uh um the actual what's I'm looking for here? It's like the binding.
Yeah, the
It's
binding, solid.
the binding is, the bind, like it's stick, like it's the binding for like textbooks, right? It isn't like the shitty glue stuff that they make now, that print on demand crap that they put out.
Right.
But no, good stuff. Um,
Excuse me.
so Amigo US.
Yes, Migo US.
Now, is there
Yeah.
still gonna be an Amigo non-US?
Well,
Yeah,
Amigo
I
is a
think
German
so.
company, and they
Yeah.
opened up I guess 8 years ago or 7 years
Mm-hmm.
ago, I think, in that post that I saw. Does it say 7 or 8? I could read it. Actually, why don't you can share your screen if you want. Do you have the post?
Not offhand.
Scott Morris posted it just recently, if you want to.
He recently reached out to me, though I have a, not that, I mean, there's nothing evil about it. I mean, um,
I mean, Bonanza's probably their most famous, right?
Six Nymph.
Let's see. It says Amiga Games Incorporated, the U.S. subsidiary of the German publisher Amiga Spiel, is closing its doors at the end of the year due to the ongoing economic challenges since the coronavirus pandemic. 2018, Amiga owner Uwe Pauli founded the Amiga Games Incorporated, a subsidiary of the U.S. The goal was to expand the presence of Amiga products in the American market with a dedicated office and local market experts. At the time, no one could have predicted that a global pandemic would completely disrupt the retail landscape a year and a half later. Coming out of the initial pandemic, Amigo focused on expanding the awareness of their game lines and cutting costs in the operation. While there were successes, such as reintroducing the Bonanza line to the US and new evergreens like Don't Llama and Kabanga, we were challenged in pushing these goals by an ever-changing landscape of shipping and component cost increases. In the past 12 months, even more uncertainty has been introduced. This year's tariff dispute with the US and lack of predictability and significant additional costs gave the Amigo management the final impetus to make the difficult decision to close Amigo Games Incorporated. It is not an easy decision for us, but it is the right decision, explains Alexander Jost, CEO of Amigo Spiel, where he is in Germany, where he is responsible for Amigo Games Incorporated. After 8 years of intensive efforts, we have to admit that we cannot meet the economic challenges of the American market with our small company. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to the Amigo Games team, Alex Yeager and Corey Del Monto, for their tireless efforts. So,
How many years was it?
well, 2018. So,
Yeah, so 7 years.
you know,
So 2018, they were in business for 2 years before the pandemic. I mean,
Yep.
obviously that takes some time to start up. So hits them right off the bat. You recover 2003, maybe 2004, so things start getting back to normal. And then 2000, sorry, I'm off by decades. 2004. I said should be 2024. 2023, maybe you start getting back to normal, and then 2025 hits with like basically a pandemic level event, in my opinion, with the costs of everything.
I mean, it's one of those things where
Yeah, I mean, like it's really hard to make money on those small number. They weren't selling like $500 games. They were selling $10 games.
Right.
You have to sell a lot of $10 games to
yeah,
break even.
That's right.
I remember I remember sitting down talking to Thunderworks, and we were talking about. I was like, "You gotta be happy with how many copies or cartographers you're selling," and he's like, "Well,
Yeah, it's a $20 game or a $30 game.
I might be selling thousands of $20 games, but it's still just a $20 game, you know."
Well,
But
I'm sure they're happy for it, but yeah,
well, I'm sure they're not like
it's all
throwing the
relative,
money
right?
into the wind. I'm
No,
just
it's all
saying.
relative though.
I mean, he he let me. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just I don't know. It's fucking hard goddamn
Like
work.
you don't like if you're selling like a $10 game, which is sort of an economy game, you don't have an economy employees, right? Like the costs are
No.
still full costs.
That's right.
So the scale has to be like magnitudes. Yeah, I understand it. I
I
always
mean,
wanted to have an Amigo subscription. Like I guess I never really said anything. I mean, not that. I mean, I met the Uwe guy one time in Essen. He's very nice. He was very nice and kind. So it's a small business. Amigo is a small company. You know,
got my plane ticket
rel-
for
BGG.
DGG. I
Awesome.
get in. I get in at like 4:30 on Tuesday.
Cool.
Yeah,
I might show up at that point.
cool.
Um, but I don't know. I mean, it sucks because I mean, I don't know. Like, I know Alex Yeager was ex Mayfair.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
and
wonder if like
all around nice dude
oh
as
yeah,
well.
super great, super nice. Um, I don't know who the other guy was.
Corey Del Monto,
You know,
I have met him. I have seen him.
but I'm guessing it was probably a pretty lean company in America
Most
because they
companies
weren't
are going very
developing any.
lean
I don't think they were
now.
developing new stuff. They were basically bringing, you know, it's a full-time job to bring the games over and like get them into the stores and all the accounting and all the logistics. Sure, it was probably a tough job.
Yeah. it is it's hard work.
This whole gaming thing.
They also licensed out a couple of those games, right? Like I think CMYK licensed
Yep.
recently. I'm like, does that cut their own company?
I
You know
wouldn't
what I mean? Like
know.
if you license the game, I mean, obviously it hurts the, I mean, obviously it's one company underneath, right? But if you have an arm of a company that doesn't benefit from the licensing of it, you know what I mean? You know what I'm just trying to get at?
No,
Yep.
I
Like if you
think I get
license a
what you're
game to
trying to
other
lay down here.
publishers, if you license a game to other publishers, that means you're not selling it in America on your own, or you are, but you're basically cutting the pie,
Yep.
right? Between a licensor and
You're
yourself.
sharing the cost,
Yeah,
sharing
you're
the risk.
sharing. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe that wasn't, I mean,
Well, and without
who knows
knowing,
what's happening? Yeah, you don't know anything.
It would
Like
really depend on that
if they're
contract and how it's
if they're
written,
paying
right?
royalties, but I doubt they're paying it to the American company. I don't couldn't, like if you make this American company like siloed accounting wise, and let's say they make X dollars a year, but selling the same games as someone else that, you know what I mean? Just trying to say. I don't know if, this is pure speculation. I don't know what reality is. I don't know if that factored in at all.
yeah.
All I'm trying to say is selling the same game two times in America from two different companies, is it half as much for your own company versus the company? That's all. Yeah.
Right.
Don't know.
Uh, for
That's
those
far.
of for
I
those of
mean,
you who
bottom line
are,
is it sucks anytime we see a company pull out of the market or go out of business. But the truth is this is not the last.
Sure. No, I mean
Because
well, aren't we at 100% tariffs in a month? End of
yep,
November or beginning of
yeah, no,
November?
in 2 weeks. Yep.
it's
What
just
the hell?
lunacy. The whole thing is just
Sheer
lunacy.
lunacy.
It's just market manipulation is what it is. Because it's that was the tariff was announced, crypto just tanked. Then it was maybe I'll back off, and then crypto jumped.
And
Don't
there
tell
was
me
like
that's not what it
some
is.
they showed some account like a half hour before the announcement, like
I prefer
positioned itself
the
perfectly, and
sleepy guy, honestly. Remember when the sleepy guy was in charge and like none of the stuff was
Yep.
happening,
Yep. Totally agree.
even though he was asleep supposedly half the time.
So is this guy. He just wakes up enough to do whatever, whatever, whether you're out of bed shit that day or whatever the case may be.
yeah, it's a great world we're living in. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean the 100%. It's on top of the 30.
Correct. It's on top of the 50. So it's now the
Well,
highest.
I thought we were at 30 before that
Nope,
because we paid a 30 on the latest stuff.
you did okay.
Like
Well, I paid
BGG
I
did.
paid 50.
Ugh.
So um
Yeah.
yeah. So we paid 50 and that's what it was, and I feel lucky we got in there,
Yeah, why not?
you know.
Yeah,
50 is better than 150.
Yeah.
it's like back in the day when COVID was going on, and you were like scrambling, uh,
Right.
trying to
Yeah.
find a container,
Yes.
and it was like, oh well, I got it. Containers were like 2 grand before, and it was like if you got one for under 10, you were
Yeah.
like,
Under 10 was like a deal.
yeah, you were like, holy crap! I found a container for 7.5 for 7,500. You're like, oh wow, what's your secret? I'm not sharing it with you. Get out of here. Just
Well,
yeah,
that whole shipping market also gets affected by it all, right? Because then people aren't importing as much, and it's a
Right.
cascading failure, basically.
Yep.
Hmm.
it's that
I'm sure that's been well thought about because it's so precise and like accurate and like drilling down on the real problem of the world.
well, it's like when you come up to a spot on the highway, and all of a sudden everybody's moving really slow, and you're like, what the hell's going on? But it's like, and then you very very slowly get through it, and then you get through it, and you're like, there wasn't an accident, there wasn't anything. What was going on? Well, It's because the problem that caused it is long since gone. It's just, but the glut in that spot is still there, because of, because you can't do anything about it. And it's just like, yeah, what you're talking about is that it's garbage, and I hate everything. You know, just everything sucks. Everything's a struggle. Nobody's happy. Yeah. Anyway. What was the other thing I wanted to like blather at you about? Like, we talked about the movie. I wanted to talk about that movie. I wanted to talk about, well, we talked about Amigo. Um, so Scott, I mean, I know you probably can't say, and this is Scott Demers. I know you probably can't say too much. I know with Mr. B games and whatever, like not being a thing anymore or whatever, but you say basically you getting your you get your games back in your name or whatever, so you're just gonna publish them yourself and be part of the problem, is going
Yeah,
forward.
well, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to do anything while the tariffs are 150 or even 130%, right? You can't, and you're playing a risky game of having to store stuff and everything else, right? So, um, but yeah, the truth is my contract has always been written such that I could cancel at any time. Um, and so I could have said, after the core game was published, I could have said, I'm going to take it back. You guys can sell the stock you have, and I'm going to do the next expansion on my own. But like as of this moment in time, Scott Demers owns all the rights to all the games I've ever published. And so, I could sell those rights to somebody else. There's a whole bunch of things I could do. The plan, assuming tariffs aren't, redonkulous, is I have the next expansion ready to go. And I'm working on the next expansion after that. So that's where we are.
And you'll crush
So
it.
yeah, I will say this. Um, um, how do I want to say this? You know, the during the campaign, in addition to raising 185K, which is by far my best campaign ever, we also sold 300 copies out of the warehouse. Originally, we had we had like 400 copies of the core game in the warehouse. We said we're not going to blow through those. So the core game wasn't offered as part of the second printing, and then we sold 300 of the 400 in the
Hmm.
during the 3 weeks of the campaign. And so we said, oh, we lied. Well, not we lied, but we obviously had to, because so then we added that you could buy it, and we blew through a bunch of those on the second campaign. And so if you assume, I think we were selling those for 120 shipping included. So those were technically already paid for, except for the warehousing, shipping, all that other stuff. If you throw in, $25 for that, but just make it easy, 100, that's 30 extra thousand. That's over $200,000 campaign, which for me is just amazing by
Yeah, yeah,
far.
yeah.
So, so anyway, I'm just, uh, I'm just so you so happy. And more than anything, the biggest thing that's cool for me is, so I have that Discord server, and we're over 600 members now, and the community is, if people post questions there or even on Board Game Geek, before I even see it, somebody else has answered it already.
Oh, that's cool.
And now what I'm seeing it, we created a channel called, in essence, buy, sell, trade, because there were some people who were like looking to sell their pledge or looking to pick up a pledge more often, right? And what ended up happening was that's even expanded, where now people are posting about other games like, hey, maybe you want to pick up a copy of Cloudspire, or I got one for sale, and I'm like, well, that's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
is that it's
There's
actually
a bit of a
becoming
trust
its
there
own.
now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it's
So it
just neat.
works.
It's
That's
neat.
cool. Um, God, what was the thing I was gonna? Oh, and this is, and so a lot of you may or may not know that Scott used to live where I live. And when
Nope,
did
I
you
grew up.
move? When did you move away?
I was there through in like 89, 90. I moved to Minneapolis. I lived there for 3, 4 years as well before kind of moving on. So I lived in North Dakota until I was 22, and I was born in 66.
Yeah, you're like older than me, so
I'm really old. It's sad to say, but I am now almost always, no matter where I am gaming or what I'm doing, I'm almost always the oldest person in the group.
well, that
Mainly
means
because I
you're
don't play train games. Oh,
there's nothing wrong with the train game.
I don't know. I played one. I played one. I said I'm going to play, and I will say it was really a well done train game. Is Royal Gorge, right? Which is an 18X. But when we got to the end, he said, "Well, most people just spreadsheet the last turn of the game because you already know what the scores are going to be." I was like, I don't want to spreadsheet the last turn of the game. That does not appeal to me. But that's
Um,
exactly what we did.
so do you remember? So when I still remember when Fox was like a new thing, when Fox Networks or whatever
Yep.
was a new thing. Like my dad was like, I mean, I remember I figured out put the UHF antenna on the back of my TV, and then you turned the one dial to the U to for the UHF, and then you turned the UHF dial. Because
I
remember the
remember
UHF
that.
dial had
I
like
do.
99 numbers, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at all these. There's got to be like thousands of shows to watch. And it was
No,
like
yeah. No.
there
Nothing.
wasn't, but
There's like 33. Did you have a 33?
I did
I,
We
not.
had a 33 in our place, Liddy.
I don't
So
remember.
so when Fox
45 also.
got a channel in town, it was channel 15 was what we got, and so we had UHF, and a lot of it was it was all public. It was like public domain stuff is what they would show,
Yeah,
right?
because they didn't really start doing anything until at night.
They just
Yep.
and I still remember the time when I told my dad. I was like, I was at my dad, as I've said, like we grew up. My dad got divorced from my mom when I was young, and he um did a thing where he said that like I would go to his house to hang out, and he would say to me, it's like I remember telling him, oh, I want to watch this on Fox. And I think it was like a replay. It was like maybe they were doing old episodes of In Search of or something like that. And he's like, yeah, I don't have that. I was like, yeah, you do. You have an antenna. This is the way it works. And I remember, and I showed it. And I showed him how to do it, and he was like, I had no idea how that worked. He's like, he's like, he would like look at the TV guide back when you couldn't just stream things. He would look at the TV guide and say, oh, there's like this old movie. It's going to be on this channel. But he didn't know how to watch it because he didn't think his TV could get it. But anyway, so do you remember Mad Frank on?
I do. Yeah, and I
He's
know he passed away, right?
Yeah, he passed away, man. That sucks. Yeah, he was such a cool guy. I don't know if you ever knew him.
I
His
didn't.
his son Kent was in jazz band with me at Fargo South High, and he lived in kind of the same neighborhood as I did, and like and you always would go to his house. You had to make sure you went to his house on Halloween because he would dress up in full Mad Frank regalia, and he would like try to scare you, and he'd have just all the goofy stuff. So if nobody knows what we're talking about, you probably don't, because he was like a
A
local.
local Elvira.
We don't know.
Yeah, it was like so MADD Frank. You can and YouTube if you go to YouTube and type in MADD Frank, you can see there's several episodes. He basically would come on, and it was kind of a mix of MST3K because he would kind of make fun of the movies that they were watching.
Yep.
And he had this weird set where he had all these like weird like puppets and things like that. And he would wear this like and he would wear like just basically very, very gaunt white makeup and wear this hat, and he'd drive this old beat up car, and he would just show, oh, we've got a, and it was just ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. I sat down and watched a couple of episodes that are on that they had for showing. In 2016, he had a special at the Fargo Theater. They had a special, A Night with Mad Frank, and it sold out like almost immediately. I was lucky to get a ticket, and he came out and he played the organ, and because like the Fargo Theater is actually has this Wurlitzer pipe organ that, and he came out and he played the organ and he did his bits, and he hosted basically three horrible old school horror movies that just weren't funny at all. I mean, weren't scary at all, but like and he did his best to crack wise. Yeah, 85 years old. That guy just was like, and it was just totally one of these things where he was like, you know what? I bet I could do this, and they'll let me play it because they don't have anything else to show. And so late night with Mad Frank on Friday nights on the Fox KBRR. So
I
and
have a
I remember
trivia question for you. Well, go ahead and say your thing.
no, and I remember I delivered a pizza to him like years later, like after because I would see him, I would see him at the jazz band concerts, because Kent Dvorak, his son, was the drummer for the jazz band. And I would see him, talk to him, and I was like, and I was almost always, and I didn't know for sure because he didn't really, his name was Del Rey, Del Rey Dvorak was his name. And I was always like, man, that guy looks like Mad Frank, but you didn't know, right? You couldn't tell, and it was like one of those things. And Kent was always really funny about it. It's like, is your dad Mad Frank? He's like, no. He would always just say, no, he wasn't. And then I remember like years later, I mean, then but you go to his house, and I was like, wait a minute, Kent lives here. Yeah, it's totally his dad. And then he would say, no, it's my grandpa. It's my grandpa that does it, not my dad. But anyway, I remember years later I delivered a pizza to him, and I struck up and I was like, "Hey, that's like Mad Frank." And he's like, "Hey, it's nice to meet a fan," because he had like long since like retired. He didn't really do it anymore, and he ended up talking to me for like 5-10 minutes, and then he like gave me a bunch of like he had like boxes and boxes of this old memorabilia stuff that he had, that it's probably somewhere in my room at my parents' house somewhere. And but yeah, like he autographed a couple of pictures for me, and he had some like giveaway stuff that he had, like frisbees with his face on it, and stuff like that. So anyway, it sucked. I mean, obviously 85, he had a good run, he made a lot of people happy. And but if you ever want to like watch something cool, like I said, go just find it, Google it up. I bet you'd you'd dig it. I mean, it's just how it's wonderful how like unabashed like he was when he would do it. He just was like, yeah, whatever. He just
And KJRR channels.
yeah, just totally
So
would do
I
it.
have a
Anyway,
trivia question for you.
yeah.
What was the first show on Fox? The very first show. No Googling.
First show on Fox.
Yep.
I have no idea.
No idea.
I have a guess, but I don't think it's right.
Go for it.
My guess is the Tracy Ullman show.
Pretty close. Something like that.
Was it Larry Sanders?
It was a late night show.
Oh, it's late night show.
Yep.
Late night with Chevy Chase?
No.
Yeah. Arsenio Hall.
No, it was Joan Rivers.
Oh,
Ah, that makes
19
sense, yeah.
I had the date up here a second ago and I lost it. So I found the original schedule of Fox in 1987. Married with Children was on at 8 o'clock.
Mm.
Tracy Ullman show was on at 8:30. Two shows on April 5th, 1987. On Sunday, 21 Jump Street. I never watched that. Did you guys watch that?
Occasionally.
Married with Children at 8. 21 Jump Street was an hour, set between 7 and 8. Married with Children at 8. Tracy Ullman at 9 or 8:30. And then a show called Duet, which I've never heard of. Do you know this show? Duet?
Never heard of it.
Mm-mm.
Never heard
Nope.
of it. I also never heard of this show called The New Adventures of Beans Baxter.
I remember the
You
name.
know, I remember the name too, and I vaguely recognize the logo, but I don't think I ever saw it. And that was like a 17 episode show. Then they had Cops, of course.
Yep.
Bad
Of course.
cops,
Bad
bad
boys, bad
cops.
boys.
What you gonna do?
Uh,
I remember there was a couple of guys who would come into Giovanni's Pizza. There were a couple of cops that would come in, and I remember they talked about the fact that like the cops show came to Fargo to film, and they were talking about it, and they said, I was like, oh, were you on it? And they're like, no. And then I was like, oh, why? And they said, and then he said, the guy said, there's two kinds of cops. He said, there's cops that are like, this is a job, and we want to do the job. And then he said, and then there's cops that are like, they got into this because they think that they've watched too many movies. And he said, and the guys that are on that cop show, they've watched too many movies.
you
And
know what?
it's just,
You know what
go
year The
ahead.
Simpsons came out?
It was like Tracy Ullman, because it branched off from Tracy Ullman. I remember that. And so it was Tracy Ullman was around for a couple of years before the Simpsons did their thing.
Simpsons
Yep.
1989.
Yeah.
Cops was 1989.
If
In Living Color was
Yep.
another show.
That's
America's Most Wanted. I never watched that.
Yep.
If I had taken the time to think about that, I would have been able to guess 89
Yeah, you
because
probably could have got it.
no, because my high school girlfriend, because they remember there was the Simpsons Christmas special, and both my high school girlfriend and I thought the Simpsons were like with a little Tracy. We would watch Tracy Ullman for the Simpsons bits, like
Right.
we would watch it, and we both thought it was hilarious. And so when they said they're going to have a special, we were like, we got to watch that. And she had the presence of mind to record it because she thought like, oh, I'm going to want to watch this afterwards. And I remember we told everybody how hilarious it was, and everybody was like, we hadn't seen it. Man, we took that videotape over to so many people's houses to like to have people watch it. Yeah, no, I mean, and so I would have thought, yeah, that was like 89, because that was like when I was dating her back a million years ago.
Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah.
I watched that religiously. I think I saw every episode.
No funny.
And then Melrose Place. Melrose Place, the offshoot, and X-Files, of course. But I didn't really watch X-Files.
See, I watched X-Files. I didn't watch the other ones that you're
It feels like
talking about.
X-Files would be more up my alley, but I never really watched it.
Were you a Brenda or a Donna person?
Brenda or Donna?
Yeah, I mean, like the
Which one was
girls.
Donna?
Wasn't
I liked
Shannon
no,
Doherty
that was neither. It was Donna was the
or were you the one that liked the
Tori Spelling. Who's the third one? What's her? I don't
Well,
remember.
it was Tori Spelling, Shannon Doherty. Oh, who was and then there was the one that was like the 30-year-old woman who was like trying to pass out as a
30-year-old. There was no 30-year-old in that show.
Yeah, no, there was because that was the joke. It was like there was the fourth girl that was like the editor of the school newspaper that wore the glasses and stuff.
Oh yeah,
But
no,
she-
what was
but-
her name?
But she was like, 29 years old, and
No, yeah, I remember she was. Yeah, she was. I liked
it was
Kelly.
Tori Spelling. Yeah, Kelly.
Jenny
and
Garth. Jenny Garth.
Jenny Garth.
No,
there
she
you
was
go.
like, yeah, she was the blonde. Well, there
yeah,
was two blondes. There
Kelly,
was
Donna.
Tori Spelling was Donna. Jenny Garth was Kelly. Shannon Doherty was Brenda. Yeah, what was her name? Yeah, the editor of the newspaper. or the yearbook or whatever. Who was her
who
name?
never really got and then Ian Ziering was the jock blonde
I
guy.
really liked Luke Perry. My God, he was so cool.
Did you grow sideburns with the little points then?
No, I wasn't really into that. The looks of those characters.
I just remember he would
It was just good times. I don't know. I just got caught up in it all.
I just remember
Yeah,
what's his
what
face?
was the name of
Brendan
the
or whatever would
Brendan?
he'd wear
Brandon or Brandon?
Brandon I don't
Brandon.
know. He would wear Minnesota Twins jerseys.
Yeah, we called them Minnesota.
Yeah,
They're from Minnesota, right?
because
Yeah.
they moved they made some money and they moved to Beverly Hills and so they were like the weirdos from wherever, you know. It was
Not
ridiculous.
wrong.
Yeah, they were in high school for like 10 years. And then
The
they went to
the
college.
the Peach Pit,
It
baby.
was the Peach Pit. What was that guy's name? Nate? Brett? No, what was his name? I can't remember anything now. It's been so long.
Yeah, but the Peach Pit.
Peach Pit.
There's the Peach Pit, and then there was um uh strange connection that
It, Joe
to,
E.
to,
Tata was the actor there, but I don't remember his
to the
name.
strange connection to the Simpsons by Luke Perry. He's kayfabe, or in canon he is Krusty the Clown's brother.
Oh.
He's his half brother.
Brian Austin Green was also in that show.
Ryan
Yes.
Austin Green was in that show. He was
I
kind of,
identified with him quite a lot because he was kind of like the nerdy guy.
well, yeah, he was, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that show was
that was
ridiculous.
a lot of it was a lot of bubblegum TV for sure. But we loved it. My God, we loved it.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting over here. I'm trying to poo-poo it or whatever, but I mean, yeah, no, people enjoyed the heck out of it, and rightfully so. I mean, there
Yeah, it was
was
fun.
it
It was a simpler time with a soap opera at night.
it
A
was
teenage soap opera.
yeah, and
Yep.
theoretically, it appealed to you know uh youth in a way that like, oh, it's
Youth.
like, yeah, I mean, it's
Utes.
like,
Utes. The Utes.
remember that whole
What's a Ute?
remember there was that whole like thing where he had the his like crazy ex-girlfriend from Minnesota came to visit or whatever, and like, I mean, there was that was like
Yeah,
the,
I feel like I remember that.
yeah, and
What was
I
that?
don't know.
Tiffany. What was her
Amber
name?
Thiessen.
Amber Thiessen was in the show too. She came in and she was like a firecracker on that show. Like messed everything up.
Screwed everything up for everybody.
Yep. It's weird that like when I look for the cast, that her name is not on the cast list for this show. But it's only 5 seasons. I felt like it was on for longer.
It just, because the episodes took forever, I mean,
Yeah,
just
they were a year. It was
it
like a year.
felt like forever.
Yeah.
Is where you want to go with that. I Yeah. No, I mean, obviously, I mean, and that was that.
But there was the show afterward. I think was like a different name. Maybe that's why I thought it was because it was like a um wasn't it like a spin-off when they went to college.
Right.
There
I don't know
was,
if it was a different name.
So, guys, I'm out of here in about 5 minutes, just so you know.
oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say you guys could go head to head with initials and see what happens, but if you gotta leave.
It's up to Scott.
Yeah. I probably
He
wouldn't have
wants to
enough
hang for
time.
10.
So,
All right. Oh, it was on for
Uh,
10 years, by the way. Yeah, it was on for longer than that.
right. They did just kind of rebrand it or whatever.
I think they changed the name of the show at like the after they graduated or whatever.
The next years or something. Do you want
Nate
want
or Nat. It was Nat.
do you want movie lists? We want to do that. What do you want to do? with our time.
Well, if you have 5 minutes, we're not going to be able to do.
By the
Well, I
way,
can give you.
Andrea
I can-
Zuckerman was the name of that character that we were the yearbook,
Andrea,
yeah, or the
yes.
press or the newspaper.
Yes, that is correct. The name was
Yeah, Brandon Walsh, Brenda Walsh, obviously the main characters. Dylan McKay was Luke Perry. Kelly Taylor was Jenny Garth. Steve Sanders was Ian Ziering. I don't know why we're so obsessed about this. And we can move on. Brian Austin Green was David
Yeah.
Silver. Tori
I
Spelling
can,
was Donna Martin.
I can
Okay,
honestly say
we're
that I
done.
have not watched
You
12
never
seconds.
watched any of it?
I haven't watched
How old
12
were you in
seconds of that show.
89? How old were you in 89?
I had just graduated from college, or I was just finishing college.
Yeah, you may have been a little too old for it.
So too mature.
Too mature. Or 1990 is when it came out.
So so let me give you my list of 10 because I'm kind of proud of this list, right? Of movies.
Is this your obscure list of?
It is. It is my obscure list, but it's not.
You're gonna do all
pure-
10 at once here? Just
Yeah,
fireball?
if you guys don't mind,
I don't care.
I have Godzilla, but
It's your
1950
nickel, as they say.
Godzilla 1954. Like I know it's not obscure, but it certainly is obscure for anybody who has been
I
born.
think it's obscure. Most
Yeah,
people
'cause they
have not
think
seen
of
that
God-
movie.
Right, where they added in what's his name? Aaron no, not Aaron.
Richard Burton.
No, the guy who played Ironside. The actor who played Ironside.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was a purely Japanese movie, but when they released it in the West, they added him into scenes.
Oh, he was
So-
in the original?
Yeah,
Oh,
he was in the American version of the original
oh, what
because
was
they
his
felt they
name?
needed a white guy. So, Eraserhead for just bizarreness.
Never
right.
saw it.
You should watch. You should watch. Everybody should watch Eraserhead. It's yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody should watch it.
I have. I'm putting in Twilight Zone the movie, not because of anything other than one line. And I don't know that that's obscure either, but you want to see something really scary?
Raymond Burr, by the way, was the name of that guy.
Raymond Burr. Aaron Burr was the vice president.
Want to see something really scary? Yeah.
You want
I
to see
remember.
something? Remember that line from the
I do.
movie?
Of course.
Want to see something really scary?
Of course.
Plan 9 from Outer Space. It's just because it's so classically bad, right? Wicker Man for the twist ending, right?
Spoilers.
Yeah. Okay. Wicker Man because of
Yeah.
nothing at the end at all.
Yeah, The Wicker Man. It's a good ending.
Yeah, it is a good
It's a
ending.
good payoff.
It's a good payoff. I
The
have
original, not the remake. Remake sucks.
I never saw the remake. I didn't even know.
Oh
there was
yes,
another
with
remake.
with what's his name? Drawing a blank on his name.
Right. Right. Okay, so then I have
Nick Cage, by the way, was that?
yeah, Nick Cage. One with Nick Cage is good. Phantasm, only because of the manner of some of those deaths is just
Yeah,
like the
Phantom's
first
wild.
wild, right?
It's wild.
Okay,
Saw that in
and
high
then
school.
so I have The Host. Have you guys seen that one?
No,
It's a
never saw it.
relatively new movie, last 5 years.
No, never saw it.
It's a Korean movie, and it's
I've
a
heard, I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool, and it's got some really cool monster effects. So that's more of a monster movie than a horror movie. I don't think that's so much horror.
Okay.
Okay, so the last 3 are all 2 are from my childhood because they scared the ever living snot out of me. One is It's Alive. That would be before
It's
I think
Alive?
even all of your time. I was probably 5, 6, 8 years old, probably when it came out, 72, 73. But the posters for it had a baby, a stroller, and there was just a little arm hanging out of it with
Oh
two
yeah, I've seen that.
clawed
I've seen that
fingers.
movie poster.
Yep.
Yeah,
Never saw the movie though.
yeah, the opening scene is where this woman gives birth, and next thing there's screams, and all the hospital staff are slaughtered, and it's
Oh.
just it's a bad movie. Let's just make no mistake. But even all those close in shots that were prevalent in the 70s in horror movies. Okay, When a Stranger Calls.
Yeah, classic.
What's
I don't.
what's
I
the
don't.
line?
I don't
What's
know that
the
one.
oh
I don't know that
there-
movie.
The call's coming from within the
Oh,
house.
it's
yeah,
coming inside. I know that, of course.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's like a babysitter who keeps getting these prank phone calls that get scarier and scarier. They spoof it
Yeah, it's in Scream.
in Scream,
Have
right?
you
That's where it
checked
comes
the
from.
children?
Have you checked the children? That's the line that keeps yeah, and then it's the guy that dismembered him. And anyway, and then the final one is actually from Mystery Science Theater 3000, The Attack of the Eye People.
Zava?
So it's like a 1950s movie, you know, where everybody's 30 years old and they're
It's
playing
that
high
good?
schoolers. Well, no, it's a horrible movie, but the spoof of it in Mystery Science Theater is so good. First off, the opening credits, like the opening, you know, panel where they show the name of the monster, it says the attack of the eye
Is it a
creatures.
typo? Like, or
No,
is it?
it's like they made a typo. They actually put the word the twice in the in the title
I
of the
see.
movie.
But it's a typo on the screen.
Yeah, and so
I see
and
it. I actually see it.
yeah, and it's the Mystery Science Theater spoof of it or whatever or takedown is so good. There's an amazing scene where like these guys are clearly in rubber suits and then they have eyes all over them and they're you know and then in some of the scenes you can just see the zipper, they don't even try to hide it. But throughout the course of the movie, in the end, they do, I think, actually kill one person, but they break the door handle on a car. This is right, the attack of the. And so, one of my favorite lines ever on Mystery Science Theater is I'm trying to understand why this movie's called The Attack of the Eye People. It seems much more like it's the minor vandalism of the
Of the eye creatures. Yeah.
of the or the eye creatures. Yeah, not eye people, eye
Yeah.
creatures. Yeah, it seems like the
That's funny.
minor vandalism
That's a good
of the
joke.
eye.
They
That's
broke
a
a
good.
door.
Yeah, they literally like broke it. Like I'm not joking. Like broke the door handle off of a car. Or something. Later, I think they do kill somebody, but
Funny.
and then the entire thing it's supposed to be taking place at night, but the entire thing is filmed in the daytime. It's like, oh, it sure is dark outside. You know, and it's like you can see clouds. It's just
Wasn't
it's a
it? Wasn't
great
Night of Living
yeah.
Dead filmed during the day too? But they made it look like it was night because of the way the exposure was.
Yeah, they did something
Something like
like that
that.
in that movie.
It's
So
like
Night of Living Dead. Night of Living.
another one of those movies that they did was or that they it was the werewolf. If you watch that, the MS that is a great MST3K episode, and they talk about and like all the nighttime werewolf scenes are shot during the day, but then they just put this huge like blue tint
The
on
filter.
the film on the
Yeah.
filter, so to make it
So
look
they
at
make it
night.
look night.
oh,
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, and it's
I think a
just,
lot of
I
horror, I think a lot of movies back then were made like that.
when Mystery
They didn't have the
Science
lights.
when Mystery Science Theater was at its height, I was watching an episode one time and I saw a name in the credits for somebody who was worked in the office or whatever, and it was the same name as a third cousin of mine. And so I recalled my parents. I said, "Hey, is that so and so?" They go, "I don't know. She does live in Minneapolis, though." So got her number, called her up. Sure enough, she was working at Mystery Science Theater 3000. And so I was in town. My buddy and I, we went down there and got a full tour, signed, you know, met all the cast, played with the puppets, sat in the seats with the backdrop, saw all the sets and everything. It was really cool. It was really cool. And it was
Neat.
all, you know, locally produced, which was also awesome. While I was there, I remember I forget the name of the main star, but he, you know, he said all of a sudden it was his name and it's like Comedy Central on line 2. So it was really neat. That was 100,000 years ago.
have you watched any of the new MST3K?
No, because they kickstarted, right?
Yeah,
Produced some stuff.
and
I haven't.
there's a bunch of it on Netflix. Some of it is good. Some of it is just kind of okay.
I think some of the fact that it was so raw back then, because I remember as a birthday gift for my buddy who was a big fan, they did like ran 24 hours of MST3K, or not 24 hours. They ran every single episode back to back. They had like a marathon of it, and I recorded every single episode onto
Share the tapes.
Yeah,
Share the
they're
tapes.
long gone. I gave them to my buddy as a
No,
gift.
no, that was the call, right? I mean, because they weren't able to. It was so hit and miss when they would be able to uh when they were able to uh show it
Yep.
'cause they could rarely have it like the schedule like go when they wanted to.
Yep.
And so there was all kinds of things that would screw things up, and so that was the call to action, was like tape it when you can and share the tapes. That was like
Oh,
everyone
funny.
they just that was the call to action: share the tapes, share the tapes. And at the end of the old episodes, there was an address that you could write to the MST3K fan club, and there was a buddy of mine did it. There was like some, and also, mind you, Minnesota boys, the MST3K crowd, but there was some uh thing that you could mail them, and they would uh it was something that if you could show that you were sharing the tapes, like if you could prove it or whatever, they would send you T-shirts or stuff like that. It was like to show that you were trying to, like, make sure that people knew about MST3K. And yeah, so I don't know. And the age old question: were you a Mike guy or were you a Joel guy?
That's right.
And I'm weird. I'm a Mike guy. Everybody's usually a Joel guy, but for
Yep.
whatever reason, I'm a Mike guy. Mike he was way more sarcastic, and I think that's what I liked about him.
Right.
Joel was just always kind of like sleepy eyed and just like more good natured. And I enjoy a more sarcastic sense of humor, a more uh because like you'd be watching episodes where Mike would do it, and like even he would just get like incensed at how bad the movie was.
Yes.
And he would just get his comments were just angry. It's just like it's like, yeah, and you could tell he was just like, I have to watch this horrible, horrible, horrible show for a job, and I'm not enjoying it. And I appreciated that about him. But anyway, so
All right.
I
I
don't
got to
think
roll, guys.
go for it.
All
I'll
right.
talk to
Take
you
care.
later.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.
You um good old horror movies. And all these like wandered off, so I'm just gonna talk to myself now for a little bit. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Hey, he's back.
I'm back. I had to go to the bathroom.
Apparently, Matt Paquette will be here very shortly, and so you
Okay.
guys you guys can play head-to-head initials, I guess.
Well, should I do my 10?
Yeah, go ahead and give me your
All
10. It
right.
won't be a true
I
top
mean,
10. Then I can do my top
there's a
10
mixture of
too.
like favorites and like weird stuff that I like for some reason.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay.
It's not, they're not the best movies, but I just like them for some reason. Anyway. Okay, number 10 is Saw, the original.
Okay.
And it was like I don't think I saw it till like Saw 12 came out. I'm like, there was some like deal where they're selling all the movies for like $40 on iTunes, and I just like, okay, I'll just get them all. And I started watching it. I'm like, the first one's really good. And it drops off really badly after that. Like the second one is really bad. And then I'm like, okay, do I even want to watch the third one? No.
Mm.
So, and then I was like, I think I saw a website like, what are the best Saw movies ranked in order? And of course, one is the best, and then maybe two was the second best, and I'm like, two is terrible. So anyway, I just stopped. Like it was a waste of money. I should have just bought the original. Okay, but Saw is just, I don't know. I wish something about that first movie is just really good. Even though it's really gross. Number 9, this is super gross. Human Centipede. Have you seen the Human Centipede?
Yeah. I mean, it was just,
It's
yeah.
super gross. And it's
It
just,
is super
it
gross.
sticks with you though. There's something about it that stuck with me, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I mean
it's
that.
awful. And just, I'm like, oh man, why do I don't like it, but it's just like, couldn't stop thinking about it, which is unfortunate because it's a
Yeah.
really unfortunate, it's a really unpleasant movie. Um, The Cell was number 8. Do you remember The
I
Cell?
remember the cell. Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez and oh, I forget what Vincent D'Onofrio with like the weird visuals and
Yeah, it was a weird movie.
Cell is a weird movie, but I thought it was good. Like in my mind, I was like, I like it. Number 7 is Cube. You
Cube,
seen Cube?
yes. Yeah, I saw Cube.
Is that a horror movie? I think it is kind of a horror movie.
It's like a weird thriller,
It's a
but yeah.
thriller with a little bit of a horror tinge. Like it is a scary thing. And then the Cube, what was it? Cube, what was the sequel called? I don't remember now. But I don't think I remember liking the sequel as much as the first one. Number 6 is Jacob's Ladder. That's a horror movie.
Excellent movie.
Yeah,
Fantastic
which is
movie.
a good one. That's probably the best one on my list so far. Obviously, talking about it is a spoiler, so I'm not going to say anything about it. Number 5, American Werewolf in London. Scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Yep.
I don't think it's a great horror movie overall. Like it just.
It's
I haven't watched
a
it recently. Like I haven't rewatched it since I was a kid, so I'm like, I don't know if it would hold up with its effect.
in my
And it was
opinion,
scary.
that scene with the nightmare.
The nightmare scene is the thing that just gets you. Yeah.
Oh,
We talked about
you
that.
it gets you so bad. It just it haunts you, right?
Well,
And
his transformation back in the day it was just so gross and
well,
like
it's still really cool, right?
yeah.
You know, and but I remember, and then I mean, yeah, I mean, it was just a good show. I mean, John Landis, you know, I mean, that was like kind of at his peak of creativity, right? Before he, you know, probably, you know, he filmed things and probably killed a couple of kids and an actor in Twilight Zone. But anyway,
Number 4 is Babadook. We've seen the Babadook.
creepy. Yep,
Super
seen the
creepy
movie.
and unsettling and like
Yeah.
really well acted. Like really well acted. Um, and just unpleasant. Another unpleasant one that I don't know why I like it though. Um, Number 3 is Ring. The Ring.
Mm-hmm.
The American version. I've not seen the Japanese version.
So have you seen the there's so I'm not again. The Ring is a classic. If you were gonna see the movie, in my opinion, you would have seen the movie. But I'll just say this: the closet moment. Let's call that right. Whatever. The director of the Ring said, "I wanted that reveal to be the most exceedingly horrifying moment that anybody sees." And like and he perused, like, I apparently went to like police stations and reviewed case files to like want, because they wanted to make sure to get that moment, that scene, that look as perfect as possible to instill the most real horror as possible. And that's pretty crazy. And
I watched that on my own in my apartment,
oh,
and
good
I literally
choice.
had to pause it and just stop it. It was that scary to me.
Oh, when I watched Hereditary, which I've talked about before, and isn't on my list. I was like watching it by myself here in the house, in my house with other people that were sleeping, and I was like, yeah, I'll finish this tomorrow. I was just like, I gotta walk away from this right now.
I finished it, but yeah, it was really, it was, it was pretty scary for me because I was actually watching it on my computer, which sucks for watching movies, but I just really wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Um, but The Ring, man, holy cow! Then the music in that and the sound in that is just really
Oh, it's creepy.
scary. Number 2 is Weapons, which is a new version, a new movie that I just recently saw. Very,
Mm,
very good.
that is
I
good.
really like Weapons. And number 1 is Let the Right One In, which is a vampire movie.
The remake or the original?
Original.
Yeah.
Remake is fine, but
Remake is fine.
the original is really, really good.
The pool.
Oh
Just
yeah,
a
there's many scenes in that movie that are just like, yeah, it's pretty good.
yeah. I mean, but that man, the
Yeah,
pool.
of course the pool is the
I mean,
climax.
that's that moment where you're just like, yeah, it's a great moment.
There you go.
Yeah, no, that's good. All right, well, here's mine. Um, so some of these are I was just trying to go with things that I haven't talked about before, and I think I think a few of these are going to end up as things that I talked about before. These are in no list, no reasonable top 10 lists. I didn't do my thing where I said, okay, is this one better than this one? Is this one better than this one? This is just going to be 10 creepy movies. Exorcist 3. Uh
Never saw it.
it yeah, see, I
I thought
mean,
Exorcist is the
Exorcist 2 is horrible. Exorcist
Exorcist.
3 is just it has one of the greatest jump scares ever. And it is just super creepy, and it is a fun movie to watch. It's kind of like a detective movie. It has great dialogue between the main character and like his best friend, where they talk about all kinds of things about the purpose of life and whether or not there's a God and all these things. And so it's got some great and yeah, and it's just super creepy. It kind of ends weird, but I mean, but I don't let it ruin it for me. Uh, all right.
Is that with George C. Scott?
Yeah, George C. Scott is uh
He was in like so many horror movies. Like what?
yeah, I
He's in
mean,
that
like
Changeling also, right?
Changeling is
Just
not on my list because the
yeah, but
Changeling
Changeling,
is so good.
yeah, it's pretty scary too.
It's so good. The chair, the wheelchair, and the bouncing
There's lots
ball,
of
and
scary things in that one.
nah, lots of creepy things. All right. I remember I when I was like this a million years ago, I was dating this girl, and like a friend of like one of her roommates was like had rented that and was saying, "Oh, yeah." I was like, "Oh, The Changeling. That's like a super scary movie." And then like she watched it and she's like, "That wasn't that scary at all." And I was like, "What's wrong with you?" It's just like whatever.
If you're not into it, you're not into it, right? Like
Yeah, but I
it's
mean, if you got to just let yourself be taken away by them. Um,
is Matt here? Thought I heard a
what?
voice for a second there. No, maybe not.
Well, he says he's gonna log in
Maybe
this
it's a
one.
feedback.
All right. So I stumbled upon this one a few months ago. Somebody suggested it to me called The Empty Man. It
Heard of that.
is a creepy. I mean, basically, it has like the opening 20 minutes of the movie are just super creepy. And it doesn't let up, and then it kind of jarringly. And so the stuff that happens in the first 20 minutes are then being investigated by your protagonist of the who hears about the fact that if you go into the woods or whatever and you do this certain thing, you will call the empty man. That and so there's uh,
I did see the Empty Man. We've talked about this before, right? That I should watch it. I think I
maybe I don't
have seen
know,
it. Yeah.
but yeah,
'Cause I do
and
remember
then
that. Yeah, I've seen it.
yeah, so good movie. Good
Yeah.
movie. It definitely it takes you down some like Lovecraftian stuff where it's like
Yeah.
existential and just like, cosmic, like so good
Yeah.
stuff. I remember the Oculus, which is about this like basically cursed mirror. It's tough to explain Oculus to you. Uh Other than the fact that I remember like being utterly uh I remember being utterly like into the movie and like try because like you don't know what is real and what is real and what isn't as the person watching the show, and the people in the movie, like they can't figure out what is real and what isn't, because it's all about, like what you see in the mirror. Is it real? Is it not? Are you, it's like there's all, and it's like in a way it's almost frustrating to watch because it's like, oh, they're gonna get away, but they're not getting away, because of the fact that like that's like they're like the way that the haunted house is working is that like they don't actually get to escape. Yeah, so but good ending. Like it kind of telegraphs the ending a little bit, but it is a very satisfying ending. So Definitely look into that one. Uh, uh, the Vivitch or the Witch.
I thought about that. The Witch is good.
The Witch is really really good, and I can't
Witch. Village.
the
Village.
Vivitch, as they say. Um, I I think
That's what's her name is a young that's okay for this movie.
yeah.
What's her name?
Oh,
I'm drawing a blank.
And that's Robert Eggers. I think that's Robert Eggers, right? If I remember correctly, maybe I'm wrong. But I mean, that's the one that everybody's like, you haven't seen The Witch? You should really watch it.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, and the father is so like that voice of his, like raw.
Oh,
His voice is like 2 octaves lower than everybody else in the world.
oh, I know.
So
I mean,
awesome.
and there's
He's
just
like
such
perfect.
there's such creepy moments too,
Oh,
and just like I mean, it's so good.
yes.
And it's just kind of like, and then the reason why The
What's
Witch
the name
works
of the
so
goat?
well, I
Can't
can't
remember that.
remember.
Something black something.
But you put yourself into what's going on with those
Yeah.
people, and you just sit there and you go, "Oh my God, you'd be so fucked because you're in the
Black
middle of
Phillip.
nowhere."
Black
What?
Phillip. Black Phillip.
Backflip, yeah. You put yourself into that world, and you're just like, "Oh, you're screwed." I mean, you don't know
Yeah.
what's going on or
No,
whatever.
it's really good.
Yeah. Um, Blackcoat's daughter. Uh,
Black
really
Coat's daughter.
Blackcoat's daughter.
Never heard of it.
Really, really creepy movie that nobody has seen.
Has anybody
Uh,
heard of
I
it?
mean, I mean, I remember I was just cruising on the I was just cruising on the like Netflix one night,
The
and
Netflixes.
I was like, well, that seems like a pretty cool thing. And it was directed by Osgood Perkins, who is um the son of um I can't even talk. He is, I mean, Anthony Perkins is his father from
Oh, okay.
Psycho. Uh so
He also directed Longlegs,
yeah, he directed Long Legs. So
which
Blackcoat's Daughter was like his first, like, and Long Legs was good too, but I didn't put that on this
is
list.
okay. Didn't
Yeah,
it didn't sit satisfying to me, but
I expected
I wanted
more.
more. I
I
wanted
wanted more, and I didn't get it, which is fine. It's just, but it was still good.
Black Coats is on Tubi.
Yeah, so watch Black Coats.
Is it Black
It'll
Oats or Black Coats?
Black Coat's Daughter is what it's called.
Okay.
And so it's got three timelines where you um so it kind of plays with the time and plays with your what's true and what isn't kind of thing. Uh but it's about this like
People
Catholic
keep saying
boarding
this thing to hold
school.
back, Lance.
What?
Oh, don't spoil anything. Just hold
No, I'm
back.
not going to spoil anything. I mean, but
Okay.
it's got three timelines, so you're going to do that.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
it
watch
it
it.
takes place in like a Catholic boarding school in upstate New York, and
Creepy.
yeah,
That's already creepy.
and people and kids are being picked up for their week-long breaks or whatever, but some of the kids like don't have their parents picking them up, so they got to stay at the school, this big empty school all by themselves.
Okay.
So, uh, but anyway, so yeah, good stuff. Like, so I'm glad I told you about that one because it did fall, past the
Yeah,
radar.
no one knows it.
So, well, you should know it because it's good. Um, but I lost my list. Where's my list?
Can
Okay.
you guys hear me okay?
Hey Matt.
Yeah, hey Matt.
Good.
So then we're gonna go just straight up slasher nonsense. Wrong Turn. Don't watch the sequels to Wrong Turn. Just watch the first Wrong Turn. I think there's like 5 Wrong Turn movies. Just watch the first one for just
So the first one
straight
was
up.
pretty good, but everything else sucked.
Yeah, and then it was just like, how can we make this even more violent? Just like, but the first
Yeah.
one is definitely they're like, hey, what if we had this crazy idea of, crazy cannibals living in a forest, and
I think
people
that's been
took.
done before, but yeah,
Yeah, but it was kind of it was like early 2000s when the first
sure.
one came out. The Descent, that's not really unknown, but I mean, as far as like that will cause you to have claustrophobia, even if you
I don't
don't
like
have
that.
claustrophobia. Yeah.
Okay.
And make sure you watch when you watch The Descent, try to make sure you watch the one that doesn't have like there was like the European ending and then there was the US ending. The European ending is much better. But
Sure.
whatever. The Innkeepers, that is a creepy, creepy ghost story that is um it takes its time in telling you the story about this old hotel and like not like it isn't like a big giant like Holiday Inn. It is one of those old hotels that's that was built and it's in the center of town and but it's gonna close its doors forever in like a few days or a week or something like that. And everybody says that there's this ghost that lives in the hotel and but if like you never if you see her whatever and there's basically the bad things happen to the people that see her and there's the two people basically like the last two employees of the hotel, this dude and this girl, and they are they have been trying to see the ghost like the entire time they worked there and they haven't seen it and they realize it's shutting down and they're trying to do whatever they possibly can to finally see the ghost in the inn. And it is I'm just saying it's super creepy and it has a great ending and I would strongly suggest tracking down the Innkeepers. It's like a 2006 movie, 2007. Um, so that one's good. Uh, Don't Look Now, older movie, with uh that has one of the best like twist endings of anything. Um, Stars. Why can't I think of his name right now? Kiefer
Judd
Sutherland instead.
Nelson.
Donald Sutherland. Donald Sutherland is the main character,
What was the
and
name of it?
Don't Look Now.
Don't look down.
And it has a uh fabulous twist ending, and
Oh, I know
that's
this. I know the ending. I know this one. I've not seen it, but
oh,
I know it.
it's so good.
Is it a, but okay. Yeah, you shouldn't say anymore.
Yeah, and then the final one, just because you get to see Patrick Stewart be an incredibly evil Nazi skinhead.
I've seen that
Green
one.
Room,
Green Room.
Green Room, and
It didn't really work for me. I don't know. It was okay.
really, man, that was I mean that the tension of that movie
No, it's got good tension. It's just, yeah, I don't know.
was
Didn't,
over the top for me.
yeah, I get you.
Kabuki Kid mentioned It Follows. That's another really good movie too.
Oh, I've not seen that one.
Oh my gosh, It Follows has some oh god, it's so creepy. And,
I
and
like,
then
yeah,
and then you put yourself in that spot, right? Of like, because you know the premise of
I
It
do.
Follows.
I do know the
Yeah.
premise.
So like, yeah, and it's just like, and so you put yourself in that world, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's like how do you, and I don't, it was set up for a sequel, but I don't. It's like
Hmm.
they never did anything
I
with
should have
it.
mentioned the others also.
Others, yeah,
You
the
know the
others,
others?
yeah, the others, good
Gosh, the
stuff.
lover others is really creepy. Really creepy.
Yeah,
Got any
no,
creepy movies, Matt, that you know of? You want to throw out there?
I'm not really a horror guy.
Nothing sticks with you.
I mean, there's a couple that are, I mean, this is obscure. One of the ones that's a Canadian one called Cube.
yeah, we talked
It
about
was on
that.
my list. Cube.
Yeah, the Cube is great. I think it was a really neat one. Another one that was
It's
kind of
really
neat
clever.
was the one where they had the platform with the food.
Yes.
The platform
Uh,
with the food.
Basically, it started. There's this. Oh, what the fuck was it called? it was this tower, and you had to go live there, and the people basically there was this center column of the apartment you were in, was this elevator type thing, but it was like a table, and at the very top it started with beautiful luxurious food, and then
Is it
people
called the
ate.
platform?
Oh yeah, probably.
Because I just Googled that
Yeah,
description.
and then it would drop a level, and then they would eat whatever they wanted, and then basically
Whatever, when it got to the
Yes,
bottom,
I remember that. I remember
it
that.
was
Yeah.
really neat. It was a neat premise.
is it a prison? I mean, I'm
Um,
just reading the Wikipedia article about the
I'm
platform.
not. You know what? It was a while ago. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, it gradually descends and they eat as much as they can. Anyway, yeah. All right. I'll have to check that
It
out.
was cool.
It's a
It was
Spanish
like
movie, apparently.
there was a horror comedy called House that I
No
enjoyed.
House. Yeah, I know House.
House was
Yeah,
great.
doesn't that have Greatest
The
American
guy
Hero in
from
it?
what's that?
Greatest
Yeah,
American Hero?
Greatest American Hero
And Richard Mall.
Oh yeah.
And George Wendt.
Yes.
Yeah.
House. That was yeah, I liked the House growing up. Saw that a lot.
Arachnophobia wasn't bad either.
Yeah. Yeah.
John Goodman played
John
a
Goodman.
great role in that one.
Hope there's no
Yeah.
spiders down there. Doesn't he say
Jeff
something
Daniels
about?
was great in it.
I just
Um,
remember the scene where he's the he's the whatever to get rid of
Exterminator.
the exterminator, and there's the spider and it's crawling and he squirts it with his thing and nothing happens. He's like, what the? So he squirts it again with his poison and it doesn't happen. And then he was just like, and then he just walks over and steps on it with his shoe and squishes it, and like something, it's like it's like I'm a bad man. He's like walking away.
That was 1990.
Oh yeah.
Was that a Disney movie?
yeah. I think I was working at the movie theater at that point.
I feel like it was a Disney movie, but probably not.
Sorry, it took me a while to get on tonight. I picked up my replacement MacBook today,
Oh, okay, cool.
and I was trying to
Nice.
get. I ordered a bunch of cables and stuff, and so I rejigged my whole system so that I did some cable management. And when I got it all set up, my main monitor was only running at 30 hertz.
What?
So yeah,
How was that even possible?
I don't know. It's now
Weird.
only 60.
Oh, something's wrong.
No, well, it's
Is
an
it a,
old monitor. It's probably
oh,
at
it's a
least
cheap
10 years
monitor?
old.
Oh, okay.
It's not a cheap monitor. It was like a $2,000 monitor.
Oh,
It's
Hmm.
really?
it's an NEC color accurate monitor,
Okay.
but I really should replace it because
You could probably get,
it's max 2.5K.
oh yeah, yeah. You definitely want something more than that for a MacBook.
Yeah. But
Probably want like three something.
I spent the day installing and I had to install Zoom and all this stuff. But
That's fun.
yeah, I was a little bummed that my friggin' MacBook that I got only drove two monitors. So I was like, fuck. So I picked the Max chip up today and it seems to be fine. I picked up a this attachment for my desk, basically, the hanging file, those things you can screw to the wall that you can, like the plastic kind of pockets so you could put the filing
Yeah.
like files in. There's something like that, but for a laptop. And I hang it on the side of my desk now instead of putting it on my desk under my monitor because I don't
Okay.
need it open. It's pretty
Gotcha.
cool. But yeah, horror movies, eh? I don't know. I don't know. I'm more of a not a. I mean, I'm not really a pure horror kind of guy.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't
I have
know.
to be in the right mood. I mean, if I don't, I mean, it's like if I want to sit down and watch something, it's like there's one of those things where it's like, oh, I don't want to like, I don't know, how do I explain it? It's one of those things where it's like, well, do I want to be scared right now? I mean, I don't know.
It's not my
It's
first choice.
I like the anthology movies. Those are good.
yeah.
Me too.
Like Creep
Little
Show,
stories, yeah.
like Tales from the Dark Side,
Yep.
that kind of stuff. Those are good. because they're more creepy.
Trilogy of Terror. You know that one?
The which one?
Trilogy of Terror. Do you know that one? It's kind of an old, I think it's 70s.
I do not.
It's got the little doll, the little like a doll that like has knives. Like it's
Okay. No,
Google Trilogy of Terror and tell me if that rings any bells to you. Like I forget what it's called. Hold on, I gotta get the name of it now. 1975, made for television anthology horror.
what was the one where was it the Twilight Zone where they had the non-smoking skit, the quit smoking skit?
That was it wasn't Twilight Zone. It was like something to do with because there was the cat that was in each story.
Oh, Cat's
Oh, it was
Eye.
Cat's Eye.
Cat's Eye. There you go.
That's with the smoking thing.
Yep. That's like
Smokers Incorporated or Quitters Incorporated.
Quitters Incorporated. And
Yeah.
It was a short story from Stephen King, right? I think they were all Stephen
I
King.
enjoyed that one as well.
Me too. I like Cat's Eye. It's got Drew Barrymore in it.
It did.
I liked well, I mean the Tales from the Dark Side stuff was always good. I like that stuff.
So the trilogy of terror had a little doll with the spirit of a Zuni hunter in it. And it sort of
yes.
comes to life, and it's got these little knives. And
I know.
and it's just like it's like a doll, but it's like I mean, obviously I don't want to spoil it, but
And that is a classic old Ray Bradbury
oh, is
story.
it?
That yeah, I mean, and that I remember reading that story, and that was that story creeped me out to no end. Yeah,
Every
yeah,
kid knew it. Zuni warrior scared the bejesus out of her.
yep.
The bejesus.
I remember. So, have you guys ever read any like the classic ghost stories by M.R. James? I mean, if you don't, it's
No.
like he wrote this stuff. The coolest thing about the stuff that he wrote is that he wrote it in like the late 1800s. Um, and there's these you can find them on YouTube. BBC did a thing about it's like reading ghost the Christmas ghost stories with Christopher Lee, and it's just Christopher Lee uh reading these stories and like and narrating them like they happened to him kind of thing. Well worth it. Track them down. Like I mean, and they're truly like scary. It's scary freaking shit. It's like it's the stories um that they tell, and it's like and he was just good stuff. And they're all like short stories. They're all like 25, 30 pages. You can read through one pretty quickly or listen to the audio really
I guess
quickly.
there was a BBC series about it too.
And one of the things M.R. James said was that for if you want a good ghost story, he said the ghosts the ghosts must be malevolent. There are no good spirits like with this like like oh he's like if you want to have a good that's for fairy tales, go ahead, but if you're going to tell a story about a ghost, the ghost
Okay.
must be malevolent uh in their actions and their whatever. I always like that about it. Yeah, good stuff. Well worth it. All right, you guys want to go head to head with initials
Sure.
Sure.
for all of
Battle Royale.
all of the marbles?
Sure.
You can put some fun bucks on it or something. Matthew, are you going to attend BGG Con by any chance? Sweet.
I
Well,
get there Tuesday, I leave Sunday.
Ah, samesies, brother.
I get there, yeah, Tuesday night because they fucked my flights around.
I get in at like 4:30
Yeah.
on the Turds Day. So That is fast approaching.
Yeah, I'm going to New York
Essen
first
is next
too.
week.
Going to my wife and I are going to go for 4 days in New York City. I've never been. It's going to be fun.
No.
I'm going to go see Lawrence, the band. Not my friend named Lawrence, whoever that it would be.
Um, I'm just looking at something real quick here. Sorry.
No,
Thinking.
take your time.
Oh no, my let me. My wife's going to bed, so I'm going to go tell her good night. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Anything
Yeah,
exciting?
not really. New
All
computer,
right.
that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
Rewrote the Geek Buzz code again today.
The Geek Wedge one?
Geek Buzz, remember Geek? Well, you don't. Do you know Geek Buzz? You've not been to Essen. So we set
Hmm.
up this polling thing at Essen where you can vote for hot games, like give them a little thumb. It's like an app, kind of. It's based on the BGG website, but every year we've run this Geek Buzz thing where we get people to try to like give us the hot games, like tell us what you're interested in. Um, and it's never really taken off. Like it's just
Okay.
clunky. Finally, we're just like trying to juice it, so we're doing something a little different, just making it a
Cool.
little easier to get into. You normally had to get a card at our booth to like play with it.
Yeah.
We're taking that away. We don't need a card anymore.
Okay, cool.
So hopefully that will take the
Love it.
wheels or not take the wheels off, but like put it in an overdrive, like make it easy for anybody to get into.
Yeah,
Hopefully it won't get abused. That's my fear. Just
yeah.
someone trying to like game it. Because gaming the system, gamers game the system.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
But there are a lot of games on the list this year. I don't know if you've
There
looked at the
are. We
list.
have 21 games debuting at
Really?
Essen.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, look
I
at that.
did I usually do these posts called Not So Humble Brags.
Yep.
And I did a German version. I kind of translated it to German and it said Deutschland edition.
Okay. And there's 1,354 titles on the list right now.
That's a lot.
See how many there are for sale.
All 20 of mine are for sale. One is for demo only.
Okay.
That's Haunted Mouse by Bezier.
Haunted Mouse.
Yeah, instead of Haunted House, Haunted Mouse.
Ah, I get it.
Boom, boom.
Ba-dum-bum. There are 1,182 titles for sale. Let me get rid of the expansions too.
Jumping Jehoshaphat.
That's ridiculous.
That is a lot.
Standalone titles for sale. 1,024. Hey, it's a power of two.
Boku.
That's crazy. I always like every year that goes by, I kind of think, is it ever going to go down? Like, is it always going to be more and more and more? I don't know. I think it's probably like similar to what it was last year. I mean, it's a good sign that it's still always growing, right? That's healthy.
Yeah.
But man, that's a lot of games. Like, can you even play 1,000 games in your life?
Steph can.
I know. Well, talk about normal people. Like, if you just play, like, I mean,
Steph plays that in one
just
year.
anybody in the hobby, like, yeah. I mean, can you even play 1,000 different games?
I
I don't
probably
think
won't.
so.
You probably played 1,000 games.
Sure, but after 25 years of like addictive, every week for 10-hour days, yeah, I could.
Yeah.
But can an average game player play
I
it?
work
I
in the
mean,
industry.
obviously you can't read every book in the world too, right? Like there's tens of thousands of books that come out a year, so maybe I shouldn't complain too much. I'm not really
Yeah.
complaining. It's just a thing like Because I remember when Essen came around, you could probably play like every game that came out.
Yeah.
There was probably like 100 to 200, one between 100 to 200 games a year that mattered.
Yeah.
And now it's probably like 500 games a year that matter, that are more like, that we're into, which is still kind of, I mean, even if you play a game a day, like let's say you play 10 a week, you could do 500, but 10 a week is really unlikely.
Um, yeah. I had to do I had to transfer. So Darrington now uses this we use Dropbox, but they wanted
Yep.
to switch to a platform called Lucid Link, which
Okay.
has, I think I was talking about this before. It has the files are stored in one location only, and then they're streamed. A copy is streamed to your desktop
Yep.
so that you're never working on multiple copies of the file, no
Okay.
matter how many people are working on it. And I had to get Daggerheart, the 900 gigabyte Daggerheart folder up on LucidLink, and Finder kept crapping out.
Oh,
So I downloaded are you on a Mac or a PC?
PC primarily. I mean,
So
I have a MacBook, but I don't really work. I mean, I work on it occasionally, but
I,
my
da
primary.
I downloaded this file sync app that basically does sync transfers,
Uh-huh.
and it corroborates it. It doesn't just
Yep.
try and do a
Yeah,
blunt
it
force.
doesn't, yeah, it's smart.
Yeah, so it did it. There were a half a dozen temp files that it couldn't
Couldn't
grab.
resolve.
So, which is fine because it didn't really. I think I for 900 gigabytes, I had maybe a dozen errors
What's it
and
called?
nothing of consequence.
Ugh.
What was it called?
I have to remember. It's at work. I can't remember. File safe file sync or something like that.
Okay.
Um,
Free file sync.
Free file sync.
Yeah, it was free too.
Really?
Even better.
And it runs on anything?
even better.
Even better.
Oh, I like their website. It's very
Yeah.
like that's 90s.
Yeah. Gosh, I used to go to, remember winfiles.com?
Yeah.
I used to go there all the time to get my software and stuff.
It's been updated too. It's updated last week or 2 weeks ago.
What was
Free file sync 14.5 has been released October 3rd, 2025.
nice.
When did
Yeah,
this
they
come
did a
out?
really good job.
When did it come
You can
out?
do comparative syncs too, and
That's neat. And that's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like a legacy Windows app. But it runs on Mac too?
it did. Yep.
Wow, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no complaints on that one. Bargain at twice the price.
Open source.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
The initials are PM.
Me in
Okay.
reverse.
Yeah. Or, well, me in reverse would be M, but I see where you're going with that.
Mother.
PM.
Okay.
Post meridian.
Oh, that'll work. Yeah.
Don't.
Where's Evan?
Yeah.
He's writing it down.
All right, here we go. This is a 2018 Taraji P. Henson film.
Oh, it's Raji P. The worst.
Okay.
Such a throwaway.
Clue number 2. Appeared on Bayou Country. Clue number 3. Is associated with Elvis. Clue number 4. Left a good job in the city.
Matt,
Matthew.
Proud Mary.
Proud Mary.
When I got
Left a
the
good
100
job in the city. Working from the man night and day. Okay. Item number 2. Matt, off to the big lead.
Early lead.
Early lead. 1-0 Matthew. The term, in the modern sense, was first used in the 18th century. Clue number 2. One of these appeared in the movie Zoolander.
Never saw it.
It's not horrible. It's not great either. Number 3. One of these appeared in the movie Darkest Hour.
I don't even know what that is.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Prime Minister?
Prime Minister is correct. You have evened the
Is there a
score.
Canada clue in there somewhere?
Who was the Prime Minister in Zoolander?
Yes, there was a I don't know.
There
It was
was?
like there was
That's
there was
very, really
there
esoteric
was
then.
there yes, there was a Canadian clue. As far as
Well, it was a Darkest Hour is a British is
the
it's
next
Winston
one
Churchill.
was one of these appeared in the movie Iron Lady.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, it's British.
Yeah.
2 British clues in a row.
All right, here we go. Tied 1-1. Item number 3 for PM. Number 1, MC Escher's 1925 piece Dream featured one of these. Number 2. The first word is often skipped. Number 3. Has been seen with Space Ghost. Number 4. Has also been seen in Kung Fu Panda.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Praying Mantis?
Praying Mantis is correct. Praying Mantis. You ever seen one? Like an actual like seen one live?
I have.
Yeah, and like you think they're gonna be huge, but they're just this little tiny bug.
It's like a leaf.
Yeah. But they are cool looking. That's why you like almost never see them because they just blend in like ridiculously.
Yeah, they
well.
just look like a leaf.
Number 1 was investigated by the FBI in 2014.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Paul Manafort?
Ah.
I don't know why that.
Now you
I
get
know
the
you
rest.
would never pick that.
You
would
get
never
the
pick
rest of the clues.
Yeah, it's all yours, Matt.
Oh, Matthew.
I should not have went for that. That was stupid.
Was connected to the colors maroon and gold in college.
What color?
Maroon and gold.
Maroon.
Clue number 3. His nickname comes from something he shares with approximately 10% of the world's population. Clue number 4. Appeared as himself in a 1996 Kevin Costner film.
Probably the
Number 5.
draft.
Clue number 5. Is often seen wearing a championship jacket.
This is a sports thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
get
no.
fucking hosed on this.
Final clue. Has frequently battled a tiger.
Oh, that's not a gimme clue.
And that would be the golfer Phil Mickelson. Phil
Ugh.
Mickelson.
That gimme
Yeah,
clue.
that was not a gimme
Bad,
clue.
dude. That was not a gimme clue.
You would have gotten it though.
No, I didn't know clue. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
All right. All right.
I was thinking it was a baseball player.
I'll put my horsehair shirt on and
Yeah,
after the
you're in the
thing.
game now.
Yeah, I got one.
Welcome to the game.
I'm
Welcome
welcome
to
to
the
the
game.
game. Put me on the board. I'm only one back. Clue number 1. Has hosted Saturday Night Live. Clue number 2. Voiced a bull named Guapo in 2017's movie Ferdinand. Clue number 3. Has a connection to Omaha. Clue number 4. Is currently very well known for commercials. Number 5. He was a professional. Sorry, I'll go back. Clue number 5. He was a professional in Colorado and Indiana. Final clue. This is a famous two-time Super Bowl winning quarterback with a famous brother.
Matt,
Matthew.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning.
Blanked.
Peyton Manning.
That's like one of a dozen football names I know.
Well, hey, you got it though.
You got it.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
That was such a great opening thing. Oh, where do you think you're going? Oh, well, we kind of thought it was going to be Joe Montana here, but
Just so good. All right, here. Clue number 1. A portion of this takes place underwater. Clue number 2. Includes a thrilling race. Clue number 3. This is a subtitle. Clue number 4. This was released in 1999. Number 5. Included performances by Kenny Baker, Ray Park, Jake Lloyd, and Anthony Daniels. Final clue. This takes place a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Matt,
Matthew.
because it's a soft piece. Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace Soft P. Exactly.
It's not called Phantom Menace.
Yeah, but that was the subtitle.
Phantom Menace. It's okay. Let it go. I'm letting it go.
What did you say? Ray Park?
Ray Park played
Sorry, for
Yeah,
a
that was
second
the one. I knew everybody else, but I didn't know Ray Park. Yeah, he was.
He's
he
Darth
played
Maul.
he
He's
played
Darth Maul.
he played the evil Sith Lord dual lightsaber guy. Why can't I think of his name right now?
Maul.
Darth
Maul,
Maul,
Darth
thank
Maul.
you.
For some reason, I had in my head Ray Parker Jr.
I mean, I knew Anthony Daniels and Kenny Baker. I knew it was R2D2 and C3PO, but I just nothing.
I saw a clip and
'Cause
admittedly,
it's not called Phantom Menace. It's called The Phantom Menace.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
It's under
It's under protest.
It's under
All questions
protest.
under protest.
I will be filling out the forms and sending them to the commissioner. There's
The
that
commissioner is
famous
KK.
there's that famous thing where like when Ray Park was like at a he was at a whatever Star Wars convention or whatever, and he was just walking down and people were just like, oh my gosh, it's Ray Park, and like because you don't notice he's Darth Maul or whatever, and they got him to like stop, and somebody flipped him their dual edged like lightsaber, and like impromptu he said okay, back up, you can find it, and he does the whole thing and does the Darth Maul moment, and everybody just like loses their minds, of course.
He does that all the time at conventions.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey,
Wouldn't you? If you could do it.
If you can do
wouldn't
it.
you?
I mean, I'd do it every day if I could.
Yeah. There's a girl that does amazing lightsaber acrobatics. She's fantastic. I can't remember what her name is, but wow, she's a stunt woman. She ever good.
He was supposed to play Iron Fist for in the Marvel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then the show didn't get it didn't go through or whatever, and then so they and then like it got shelved, and by the time it came back up, it was like, nah, can't do anything with you. So you're too old. All right, here we go. Clue number 1. Many of these include a storyline. Number 2. Almost all of these have 4 legs.
Aldi.
Are you really going to take a stab this early? Go for it.
Sure. Pinball machine.
Well done.
That's the only thing I could
done.
think of outside of the.
I thought, I was like, he's gonna get this wrong, and then
Be mad.
yeah. And then I
Well, the first 2 clues fit it, so I'm like,
yeah, often includes ramps. Famously connected to the Who.
Oh, here we go.
Includes plungers, bumpers, and targets. A glass-covered game with steel balls and flippers.
wait.
Speaking of steel balls, hey Evan, how's it going?
Hey, it's Evan, everybody.
Is the Battle of the Titans over? We gotta.
I guess, yeah.
So Evan, you could still win it.
It's very easy.
Me and Matt head to head.
It's only 2-3-1 right now.
3-1.
2-3-1.
Right.
I got one. So, PM.
Okay.
PM, and I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna help you out. The preceding answers were Proud Mary, Prime Minister, Praying Mantis, Phil Mickelson, Peyton Manning, Phantom Menace, and Pinball Machine.
Yep.
So you literally got in at the halfway point. So it's anybody's game right now. Clue number 1. Was briefly seen in the 2009 film Bruno. Clue number 2. Appeared in 2017's Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales. Clue number 3 is part of an urban legend and a conspiracy theory.
Aldi?
Go for it.
Paul McCartney?
Is correct. And right before I got to have my fun clue,
Oh no, what was the fun clue?
my fun clue is clue number 4 is connected to wings.
Okay.
No, I would have got it for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a gimme.
That's
but
sort
that
of-
was that.
sort of a gimme.
That's my fun clue. That was my fun clue. Anyway, took it away from me.
How dare you?
All right. Clue number 1.
He was in Bruno?
Very briefly.
So
Born April 1st, 1949. Clue number 2 is connected to Gerald Ford, Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, and Bob Dole. Clue number 3 co-founded a lobbying firm in 1980.
Aldi?
Go for it.
Paul Manafort?
Paul Manafort is
Wow.
correct. You didn't think I'd have it. I was like,
Yeah, I did.
when
I
you
did
said
think I thought it was way
earlier,
too obscure. Like,
when
there's no
as
way
soon
you
as
would
you
put
said
Paul
that,
Manafort
there's
in.
like, there's no way you're gonna have Paul Manafort. I was like, motherfucker, I got
That's
Paul
super.
Manafort.
That's super American centric, by the way, U.S. centric.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everybody should know Paul Manafort.
No.
nope. I still don't know.
Ha! Google it. Clue number 1. This debuted in 1980. Clue number 2. This was a bona fide social phenomenon. Clue number 3. Appeared in a 2015 Adam Sandler film. Clue number 4 is often seen eating pretzels, apples, oranges, strawberries, and cherries. Clue number 5. Constantly chased by ghosts.
Aldi.
Aldi.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man is
There you go.
correct. Packet Man. Packet Man. Yes.
Packet man.
Yes. Is Pac-Man was not allowed in Canada? Is that what
Pac-Man.
you're good?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm Packet Man. It's me.
Oh, Packet Man. I like that.
Packet Man.
All right. Well, at this point, with Aldi with 6, Matt with 3, Lance with 1. Matt's the only one that can catch Aldi with 4 remaining. So
I
Alright.
I
Could be
could
done.
king make for sure.
it's time for Matthew to turn on the juice, as they say.
Ooh, the juice
Yeah,
is
'cause
loose.
I've been slacking before now.
Clue number 1. In 1990, was connected to catatonic patients.
Oh,
Clue number 2. In 1988, was connected to a kid's wish. Clue number 3. In 1992, was connected to groundbreaking female athletes. Clue number 4. Her first name is Carol. Clue number 5. She has a brother named Gary.
Aldi.
Matt.
Aldi was first.
You can go to tape if you want.
Nah, it was pretty obvious. You're a good second before.
Penny Marshall.
Penny Marshall. She was Laverne DeFazio.
That she was.
Hello, Lavoine. Hello,
What was your
Shoyle.
favorite drink?
Root beer,
Milk
or no,
and
Coke.
milk and Pepsi.
I
Milk
tried
and
that once
Pepsi,
as a
baby.
kid because that stupid show.
It's horrible.
Well, it's
Not
like a
good.
paralyzer without the Kahlua and vodka.
No, I mean, just drink enough.
Evan's
All
like,
right.
why the fuck would you drink that?
Clue number one. This was released November 2nd, 1973.
That was when I was born, 1973.
You young whippersnapper. Clue number two. Rolling Stone ranked this number 421 on its list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. Evan.
Proud Mary. Oh, you already
Which-
said that was a set.
It was already. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You gotta pass
You can
that.
have that one back, Evan.
You can take it back.
We'll
It
give it
rattled in
back.
my brain. I was like, oh, you already said that. You already said that.
How forest of you. Clue number three. At live shows, the singer frequently allows the crowd to sing the chorus. Number four. Is often heard being sung at closing time at the bar. Number five. The first line is, it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
Evan,
Evan.
if you'll allow it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Piano Man.
Piano Man. That is correct. At my watering hole of choice, at Chubb's Pub, like
Chubb's
they would
Pub.
always play that at like 1:45 a.m. at closing time at 2, and it was just like the entire drunken revelry of the crowd just singing along. Anyway. Number one. This is known more for the first word than the second. Born in 1950 in Oklahoma. Number three. Is one of the highest paid celebrities in the world. Clue number four. Has written numerous books. Number five. Is indelibly connected to Oprah Winfrey.
Matt.
Matthew.
Phil McGraw.
Bill McGraw. Thankfully, I didn't have to get to my final clue where I'd have to try to talk like him. Final item. Final item. Clue number one. This was seen in Beverly Hills Cop 2. Man, that last Beverly Hills Cop was not great.
Terrible.
It was so, I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch Eddie
didn't
Murphy.
see
No, I was super excited to watch it.
And I was
That's-
just like, why is this is this moving like molasses? Why is nothing happening? And then it was just like, oh, and I mean, and then the actor that played Taggart like passed away, and I was like, that really sucks. Well, at least he got to be in that movie. And then you see him in the movie, and he looked like Death was
Like
clutching
he'd
at his
already
shoulder.
passed away.
Yeah,
Wow.
Death was clutching at his shoulder throughout the entire filming. I was like, oh well, I hope he got paid.
Yeah.
Just
Well, it's like what James Vanderbeek these days. Poor James
oh
Vanderbeek.
yeah,
Yeah.
he looks weird. Yeah, that's weird. All right, here we go. Clue number 2. Geographically, easy for me to say. Clue number 2. Geographically located in Holmby Hills, Los Angeles. Clue number 3. This originally opened in 1927. Clue number 4. It is over 20,000 square feet. Number 5. This includes a waterfall, an aviary, and a grotto.
Aldi,
Aldi.
Playboy Mansion.
Playboy Mansion is correct. Well done, Aldi.
Thanks.
You
I don't know. It was on for
crushed.
some reason. My brain was working tonight.
You crushed. Evan, it's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
I probably asked this already, and you already answered it already. Asked and answered, as they would say. You are not going to be GGCon?
No.
His
No.
daughter.
Very sadly. I mean, it'll be nice to be here for my kid's birthday, of course. You have to say that. However,
Oh, there'll be several more
I
of
know.
those.
right?
Yeah.
No. My wife is not wrong. She's like, you can't miss her birthday. And I'm like, I know. But I will
Turning
miss you
what,
guys. I
7?
will miss you guys a lot. She's turning 6.
Oh, she won't even remember it.
You'll remember it.
It's the right thing to
It's
do.
just a memory.
It is. It's the right thing to do.
Look at the Essen list.
We
That
can
is almost
peruse it. I
midnight.
mean, well, I guess does anybody
Yes.
have any crazy um does anybody have any crazy what's I'm looking for here?
Grievances?
Like grievances or anything like that?
Didn't you say you had one, or did I already miss it?
You missed it.
okay.
Basically I was forced to wait like upwards to like almost 20 minutes to order coffee from my wife because there were people working at the coffee counter that were quibbling over $7 in tips.
Yeah.
It was it was infuriating to
Yeah.
say the least. I wanted to heave them both into the sun. So right into the sun, Evan. Right
I say.
into the sun.
Straight to the sun, I say.
Yeah, but what else is
Sun,
going
I
on?
went to a
Alice.
new arcade in Dallas here.
That's cool.
It's actually worth the trip if I don't know. I mean, it's a little bit far.
Well,
if
is it just pinball or is it actual
it's
like
an arcade. It's an arcade with like 400 free play arcade games. Like and
Oh
all
my gosh,
I mean,
we gotta go.
all
That
the
sounds
really good
amazing.
things. I mean, it's like 45 minutes.
I'm down to go.
It's 45-minute drive. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, we'd have to
Sounds
figure
cool.
out when we would go.
I'd help pay for gas and whatever. I mean, yeah, that would be
it's a convoy.
oh, I would love to do that. That sounds amazing.
It's open till midnight, so it is it is a possibility.
That's cool.
So they have about 400 or something like really pristine video game coin op, and they're all on free play, and there's 75 pinball machines. They're all like pristine, like top end limited edition machines plus a bunch of rare stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah, you've got to pay. You must have to pay something.
It's a $12 entry fee, and pinball's not free. Pinball's $1 a
What
game.
What are the arcade games that they have? Like, cool
Name it.
stuff? Or,
The weird stuff that I saw that I'd never seen before was the Beavis and Butthead video game, which I'd never seen before. Cubert, Cubes.
Cuber.
Heard of that?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I remember
Cubert
Cuber
Cubes with a
Cubes.
Q.
Yeah.
No.
Never heard of that before. They had the Fix It Felix video game from Wreck-It Ralph.
Hmm.
All the Donkey Kongs, Donkey Kong 1, 2, 3.
Did they have
Uh,
Crystal Castles?
oh, yes. And they're all like really well maintained. Like they're all, I think there's just some guy's collection that he just opened a place with.
Nice.
I mean, it's just
Wow.
crazy. It's one owner. I was like, there's a group of guys? No, it's one guy. Um, Plus they have a bunch of redemption games, which I'm like, I'm not really into. But we did play Rock Band, like a real, the physical Rock Band. Um,
Hmm.
there's also a Pixel Room. You ever heard of those?
Mm-mm.
So a Pixel Room is like the pixels are on the floor and you have to avoid the red ones and touch all the blue ones.
Oh yeah, I've
Oh.
seen
Sort of
those.
like
Those are
a,
cool.
yeah, it's like a obstacle course. Like in it, the lines are moving and you have to like stay off the red ones.
Was it fun?
I let Michelle do it. I was sort of like, it was like, I don't want to spend $2 because I'm like, I'm cheap. I wanted to play pinball more and like only had like $10 on my card. Yeah,
I'm
it
cheap.
feels cheap to say, oh, it's only $2, but like the game didn't last more than 5 minutes. I'm like, I was trying to point to her. I'm like, hey, you got to hit the blue ones back there. She's like walking across the room, and I'm like, you forgot the blue ones behind you. And I was like, but it was so loud in there because she couldn't hear me.
Hmm.
And then she gets to the end, and she's like, am I done? And she looks back, and you see two blue squares like all the way on the other side of the room, and it's like, timeout, you lose.
Yeah.
What else do they have? But it's a really, really cool, gigantic place. Um, I don't know which day we would go. I'll have to try to see if Lincoln wants to go, and because we'll probably have the big car,
Mhm.
and then we can.
Yeah, you don't leave without me on that
I
one,
mean,
man. And
if,
I
but
will.
it's. I mean, here's the deal. It's. Let me do the distance real quick.
Oh, I could take a nap in the car. It sounds perfect.
I thought you would have
Um,
had Post Malone as one of the answers.
Ooh, that's a good.
yeah.
Because you could do like, he ended up with the One Ring card as the gimme clue. So I had somebody ask me
Actually, it's
to.
only 25 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
We can go twice.
It's 25 minutes during no traffic. That's actually not terrible.
When does it open? When does it close?
I think it's open at like 11 and it closes at midnight.
Nice.
Or let me see what the hours are. So this week is Chicago Game Expo, Pinball Expo. The first release of the show that released yesterday. The name of it. I'll give you guys like 5 guesses. It's a horror theme of a real place. Any guesses?
Yeah, you lost me.
Haunted house. A haunted house theme. It's the Winchester Mystery House.
Hmm.
It's kind of interesting.
Like Supernatural Winchester?
Yeah. So the Winchester family, like I guess the guns, the Winchester guns.
Yeah.
They had a séance and the psychic basically told the wife, it's either the wife or the daughter of Winchester, that they were going to be cursed by all the victims of all the guns
Huh.
and they had to build this house and never stop building it
I did hear about this.
to satisfy the spirits. Yeah, and so it's this crazy house that has like doors in the floor and like stairways to nowhere.
Yeah.
It's in San Jose, California. It's a gigantic place.
Cool.
You can go on tours and stuff. It's haunted.
Hmm.
That sounds crazy.
It is.
I
But it's an
unfortunately
interesting thing for pinball because it's kind of like a haunted mansion kind of
See it
theme.
like a layout.
You got to go there, buddy.
I do. I have to get some renders done before I go to bed.
It opens at 10, by the way.
What's that?
Place opens at 10, closes at midnight.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm
Daily.
down for that.
You have to figure out which day.
because we went to Tappers at I went with Chad to Tappers in Indy. I mean, it was fine, but they had maybe 40 games.
Yeah.
Um,
This place you would never be able to see everything, like play everything.
like I have so
Wow.
many
Massive.
games that I would want to play if
Yeah.
they're on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Probably
my
maybe
sweet
like
spot is
Thursday
like
night might be good because Friday night might be crowded. I don't know. Maybe Thursday night might be Friday night's probably like, I mean, I don't know. It's out in it's out in the suburbs, so don't know how busy it would be.
yeah, my sweet spot is 1983 to 1990.
I'm sure every game you think of on top of your head is there. They really had a lot.
Congo Bongo.
I don't
The
know if
old
Bongo
Red
Bongo.
Baron game where you sat down and
They had the Red Baron.
Oh,
They had
nice.
a stand up Red Baron.
The wireframe tank one where
Yeah,
you're
Battle Zone. I think they had the
Battle Zone, yeah. There's another tank one called Assault that I really liked.
yeah.
Because your tank
Oh,
could
was
go
that
like this,
yeah,
it could go up, and then you would shoot up, and it would have this huge
huh.
it was cool. It was color, it wasn't vector.
The
But
Star Wars game was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, Star
yeah,
Wars. Awesome.
my
Classic.
favorite vector game was Major Havoc.
They had that.
Never played
I
that.
actually checked that
Good
out.
game.
They have almost every Laserdisc. Dude, they have a cliffhanger Laserdisc stuff. They had Dragon's Lair 1 and 2, Space
Oh,
Ace, cliffhanger, Firefox, um something I had never heard of actually. What's the name of that one? I think I got a picture of it. Let me
What's the
look.
place called?
Press Start Play. Kind of a not great name.
Yeah.
It's in Louisville.
LEWS. There you go. Push start play.
Oh, Push Start Play. That's a little better.
A little bit better. Our games. All right. I'm gonna take a look at this later. But cool. Thanks for doing the initials, Lance, as always.
Yeah.
Thanks
you.
for showing up. I appreciate it as always.
Yeah, I will I'm gonna finish up a few things here and go to bed, and then we'll see you gents maybe next week.
Yeah, get some rest.
All right.
Yep.
Ciao.
Mitcher.
Yeah, Space Ace, Dragon's Lair 1 and 2, Cliffhanger. I should have just played Cliffhanger for old time's sake.
I
wanted to play more
wonder if I could still beat Dragon's Lair if I would remember all the old
I could
codes.
never get that game.
I used to be able to beat it. I'd have to
Sunk
like
so many stupid quarters into that.
I mean I'd have
Yeah,
to remember
it
all
was-
the different buttons and everything like that. I used to know it all. I memorized every single thing.
Yeah.
Here's the pixel rim.
Oh, that's cool.
And those lines are moving, by the way.
Yeah. That's cool.
That just feels like I'd be annoyed. Um,
They had a Rampart, 3-player Rampart.
Oh, that's cool.
Remember that with
oh,
the trackball?
Yeah.
They had a 4-player sit-down Warlord.
I don't know that one.
Sort of a 4-player breakout. Like there's like a ball bouncing around. It's
Okay.
like a fireball or something, and it's like
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to blow up your castle, and you're trying to protect your castle.
mhm.
They had a Ripley's Believe It or Not pinball, which I'd never seen. I mean, I'd seen it before, but I never played it, which was pretty cool. Simpsons Pinball Party, AC/DC, Monopoly. It's pretty cool. And his collection was just like perfect. Like the machines are like barely used. And I'm like, I guess
Not
well,
anymore.
now that he's charging here's the thing. The dollars keep the kids off him.
Right.
By charging $1, it's not free.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll keep them more pristine. Because the ones at the free play,
Right.
the pinball at the free play places are just always beat up. Beat the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we went to this place out in East Dallas, and it was like they had like 50 machines, and I played almost all of them, and they were almost all broken. I was just like, oh, so frustrating.
Yeesh.
Yeah. What's going
Anyway,
on with
trying to
you
figure out.
there? Uh, what's going on with you there,
This guy?
Evan? Yeah, this guy.
Oh, just burning the candle at every end. How many ends does it have? Several.
It depends, but yeah.
Burning the candle on all ends. Uh, sounds like a game or two is finally moving forward
Hitting
towards
the presses.
towards production eventually, which sounds good.
Never.
Is there a card game coming out at SN by chance? The the forest one, the
No,
oh
no,
man,
but that one is actually doing things and like moving forward. So
I thought it
I'm
was
excited
done.
about that. But as far as timeline goes, I don't think it's quite in that phase yet. But
Just a card. It was just cards, right?
yeah, just cards.
Yeah. Seems like you get that done pretty quickly if you wanted to.
Well, right, but we're waiting on the
Artwork.
art to get done and
Oh, okay.
all that kind of stuff.
Makes sense.
Because it was a special project of Beth's. She wanted to have enough time to do it the way she wanted to and all that. So, so I'm very excited. That's it's on its way. And then another couple games are kind of ready to get slotted into publisher pipeline and do that. So I've been working on those things. And,
How's the coffee place?
coffee place is not insulated from tariffs. So that's been brutal because anything that's wax lined or plastic is from China. So all our stuff went up and the price of coffee beans went way up and
Ugh.
yeah, so that's been a financial stressor. But if I had to compare my complaints to the average human being, I think I'm all right.
Well, it's a good attitude to have, but it is still,
It's not awesome,
no, it's not awesome.
but yeah.
And yeah. I mean,
Um,
the world is like seemingly on fire and horrible. So
yeah. Not in Portland, oddly enough.
Yeah.
War
How's the
torn,
war? How's the war
war
going?
torn Portland's looking all right actually, but
I love that there's people dressing up in like costumes,
it's so Portland. It's
dancing on the
ridiculous.
street.
Yeah. It's like how else do you show
How ridiculous it is.
how ridiculous
That's great,
what
though,
is
yeah.
being said is?
Well, that'll never make any news that gets any.
Well, right.
Yeah, it's the propaganda. It's just
Yeah.
can't tell any reality.
Right.
That would break the mystique.
Yeah. Like, you see it on the news and you think like downtown Portland is burning. And then on my way home
Someone
from a
thinks so.
buddy's house the other day, I was like, oh, that's the facility way out here. Ah, I thought it was like downtown or something.
yeah,
And there was like 15 people standing around outside. Like,
Hmm.
I don't know.
Have you seen
it's
any National Guard?
I haven't, but I don't know whatever ended up happening to that deployment or not. I know they were
Thought there was
supposed
a
to, but
deployment. Maybe not. I don't know. Not really following it.
I haven't
I'm
been
sort of
following
hoping
some
it
of those.
just gets stopped somehow.
Right. I mean, I know our elected leaders are not favorable towards following such edicts. So I don't know if it has actually happened or not. I don't think it has.
just so ridiculous.
Yeah. And it's just so peripheral. Even me living in Portland, like I don't see it, I don't hear it. It's just everyday life. I don't even know what's going on down there except for what I drove past it once. Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
um,
it's just yeah. I mean, you get me going.
well, right.
But yeah, no, it's just ridiculous. Everything is, um, yeah, everything about it is just absolutely it's just bananas, and it's just and then you just it's one of those things where you you have to you know um I don't know. You want to be so angry, but I mean, it's just that you can't because it's just because like, I mean, then you're the idiot, I mean, I don't know. It's there's so much lumped together, so much insanity, so much stupidity that you just
Yeah,
eventually you just have to like, it's just flabbergasting.
it is.
Uh, and, and yeah, it's
It
super
is.
annoying.
Morgan just posted a video of, which is funny that it just popped up, of a bunch of people dancing in costumes in front of the
Yeah.
troops. There are troops there apparently.
Oh, okay.
And they don't even want to be there. I mean, it's just like,
Who would?
Yeah.
yeah, great. I get to be a fucking tool. Just like, I don't know.
Yeah. So I don't know. Who knows? Um, hopefully, it's one of those things where like, hopefully, you and I and our friends and everybody, that we care and love about is able to just go about their lives,
Are those
enjoy
troops getting
enjoy
paid?
our communities. I
Because
assume that those
we're in a
groups are paid.
shutdown, right?
Well, they probably they're probably still managing to fund those groups.
Yeah, I guess that
You know what I mean?
they get paid. Yeah, there's always
Yeah.
money for war.
Right.
So that's the thing that I'm always like, kind of like, you know, we have, I mean, what's going to happen? I mean, the shutdown, it's like, it was, everybody was like, oh, the shutdown is something the worst ever. And then nobody cares. It's just like, everybody's just like, yeah, you
Yeah.
know, do it, don't do it, whatever. Get back to us later. When you decide that you're, I mean, nobody really seems to know what's going on with it. I mean, it just looks like nobody's backing down on it, which, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Why do you
Yeah,
have to?
my buddy who works for the FAA, basically his first
Yeah.
week is of no pay.
Oh, dang.
Like they got paid. Yeah, there was, I think it's the first week now where I'm like, okay. But he still has to
Dang.
go in. He still has to work
Oh,
because it's like a critical, yeah, FAA.
what happens if you don't show up to work if you're not
I
getting
mean, I
paid?
guess you might get fired.
Huh.
Well, and the idea is
I
that
mean, but it's not critical enough to get paid. So
Right.
he
That
still
seems
have to
like
go. He still has to work. It's not like
a
he's
bum deal.
furloughed.
Yeah.
He's furloughed by
Right.
pay, but not
Hmm.
by responsibility, right? Like the
Huh.
responsibility and work is still there. Can't just not do it.
Wow.
Great, right?
It's like, man, that's a heck of a contract.
Yeah.
yeah.
We might not pay you, but you still have to work.
I mean, how long does that go for? Where people are
Right.
like, I'm just going to keep showing up
Right.
to do the
I mean,
job.
eventually you have to get a job to pay your bills.
Well, but they will once they'll get the money that they worked for.
They will. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
When the government is funded.
I see.
So, but I mean, yeah, it's.
How long do those typically last, those periods?
The longest one was like a few weeks, as I recall.
Okay.
Let me look. Longest
I mean, for
government
some people that's
shutdowns.
make or break, but it's largely tenable.
2018 to December 2018 to January 25th, 2019. December 22nd, 2018 till January 25th, 2019. That would be
Okay.
35 days.
Okay.
The current one
Is like 15 days, 14 days.
I'm looking it up.
I mean, if you know it's coming, you can get by for a month. You know, you can beg, borrow, but more than a month, I think, ruins a whole lot of
God, I hate the
families.
fact that this loaded the app instead of going to the webpage. It started on October 1st, 2025. So yeah, 15 days, 16 days now.
Hmm.
So we're halfway to the longest.
Yeah. Yeesh.
And it
Yeah.
looks like, it's a horrible thing, right? You know, and I don't want to get on my little, like any of my little tirades here, but I mean, it's like one of those things where it's like, I mean, this is like the only thing that the Democrats can do, right? I mean, they could just say, yeah, we're not going to vote for this until you
Change
do
things.
these things.
Yeah, negotiate.
Right.
And
A position of no negotiation seems. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
and the argument is that the Republicans are just like, yeah, we'll just coast. You know, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, they're fine with it coasting and don't seem to care. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't have the answers. But I mean, Obama let the government go to shutdown and he basically said, well, I'm not budging. So get Obamacare through, you know,
Yeah.
and you know, and then that was his, yeah, he just put his foot down and said,
I don't remember.
I don't remember that either. Oh.
Yeah.
So hopefully this, we get past this with a similar amount of memory about it. When it
yeah.
just finally happens. And
I mean, I guess, yeah, if I worked for the government, I'd be fucking pissed. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, oh, great. Can I come into work and not get paid? Yeah, I'd love it. Thanks. Yeah, I'll be right.
Yeah.
I'll be right there.
yeah.
You go to the whitehouse.gov, it's basically got a clock that says the Democrats have shut down the government
Yep.
Right.
with a button that says find your representative. By the way, my representative is Republican.
Right.
So
I guess I could. Yeah, I mean,
so that's actually illegal. Like for a government website to I forget what the
partisan.
Yeah.
to make a partisan statement like that is actually illegal. However,
When has that stopped?
well, no. So here's the deal. Complaints about those things, I forget what the actual law is, and I had to look it up, but the complaints about that normally would go through, I forget which uh government organization it would go through to investigate them and to determine whether or not a nonpartisan statement
Right.
was on a government website or whatever. But
They're not working right now.
no. Even worse. Trump's administration decided to get rid of
Oh, yeah.
that and decided instead the president himself will decide whether or not those things are partisan or nonpartisan.
Are you saying he removed oversight
Yes.
over his own?
It's the Hatch Act, by the way.
Yeah.
The Hatch Act, thank you.
From 1939.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
Right. The Office of Special Counsel investigates and prosecutes Hatch Act.
But the Office of Special Counsel was now the president themselves will determine whether or not. It's just,
I know it when I see it.
yeah. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
And stupefying.
Yeah.
This is the world we're living in right now. I cannot express enough how Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys and your family and your loved ones are all, doing reasonably all right.
I mean, I guess.
Well, Michelle, the company Michelle works for is okay because it's sort of privately funded.
Yeah.
The partnership she has with the legal aid of Northwest Texas is a government funded project,
Right.
and they're laying off like a ton of people, and it's like
Yeah.
I think they're leaving off almost half the staff, which is a lot.
Brutal. Yeah.
For legal aid for people who can't afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you need that?
Right.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah. Why would you ever need that?
All right. Well, should talk about something more.
Yeah. I know. Sorry, guys. I think that
Going
was
down
my
this
fault.
path.
Yeah,
that was
thanks,
my fault.
thanks a
Thanks.
lot.
I'm sorry.
Thanks a lot, Evan.
I know. I mean, for me, what it has done is it has really honed in my appreciation for what I have in life and my love for my friends and my family, where like because that's really what we have control over is our immediate community and our friends and our family and I don't know. So in that way, I don't know if I'm thankful, but it has helped me refocus and I love you guys. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
Oh, well.
Love you too.
Make
Love
it
you
make
too,
it make it
brother.
awkward, What are you gonna do?
It's one of those things for me is that I find myself like my wife says, well, you can't keep thinking about these things. It's going to drive,
you.
and I just it's like, but
There's
I
some truth to
can't.
that.
I know. I should probably figure out a way just to let it go and not allow it to consume me. But
Yeah.
I
it is
stopped doom
difficult.
scrolling.
Yeah. I think there's some perfect middle ground between like being aware of what's happening,
Yeah.
but also not
Not
like
checking it 10 times a day.
right. Yeah, exactly. But still like being able to enjoy your life and yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I have seen way too many fucking people posting Sora videos on Facebook.
What's Sora?
Sora is the new
Yeah.
Chat GPT,
Oh, okay.
like
Video creator.
video creator that,
Oh, yeah.
and it's just kind of like, basically people are going in there and it's like, make Martin Luther King say 6'7", and it just,
Whatever. Yeah.
and it's just,
What is the
people are,
6'7" thing? It's just a
I don't know.
nonsense.
it's a nonsense thing from what I can tell. My Thankfully neither of my children are
Are doing it.
are really uh doing that or becoming that process, but I mean there's
Yeah.
definitely it's like it doesn't make any sense to me.
Now that all the adults know about it, it's gonna
It's
die.
not cool anymore. Yeah.
No, it's not cool anymore.
Well, yeah, that's just it, right? I mean, it's just like I got my kids to stop saying brah and bro by just for like 2 straight days. Hey, brah, are you
Saying it to
gonna come?
them.
Or yeah, hey, brah, are you gonna
Just
come
use
and
their language against them. Yeah.
just use it? And they're like, Dad, stop. Oh, what's up, brah? What's
My
up?
my dad used to like I would have all my nerd friends over and we'd be playing D&D. My dad would walk into the kitchen or whatever and lean over and be like, "Hey, so guy walks into a bar." He would like try to relate somehow. And we're like, "Dad, get out of here. It's not what we do. Get out of here.
Get out of here, Dad.
You don't understand. Guy walks into a bar."
Um,
I was hearing chopped a few times around kids the other day.
What is it?
It's
Chops?
chopped. Something's
Like-
not good. Something's bad. It's chopped.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Not-
a negative connotation.
not musical skill like
No, it's
chops.
chopped. Yeah,
Chopped. Okay.
chopped. Like this. Well, this assignment is chopped.
Okay.
Like it's dumb.
Okay.
I don't know.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
I'm not in touch with the like 10 to 20 crowd. I have my, like the staff at the coffee shop in the 20 to 30 crowd. So I hear some of
You
that,
hear
but
some of that.
yeah, but not the younger.
There's this guy on YouTube, or I think it's Facebook. He does like the weekly language
Yeah,
report
here's what you missed.
from his classes, and it's really funny. Like you gotta, I gotta track him down and share it to you guys.
That sounds hilarious.
What else? We talked about Amigo. We talked about
What do you
Sendy. Sendy's another slang.
Cindy?
Yeah, Sendy.
Mm. Do you know what it means?
No,
No, I don't.
let's get Sendy
Absolutely
with
not.
it.
I do not.
I do not.
It's slang for bold, daring, or confident. Get Sendy.
It's Cindy.
Let's get Sendy. Do something
Let's
with
get
gusto,
Cindy.
enthusiasm, or abandon.
Let's get Cindy with
Get
it.
Sendy.
Getting Cindy with it. It's a Will Smith song.
Yep.
I don't think so.
Are we looking at the Essen list? Or are we
Oh, sure.
we're gonna Lance has to do it though.
You're like a fiend for this Essen list.
I
Give me
mean, I
that
kind of
Essen
know the
list.
games. We got to pick up like a bunch of games for for BGG Con.
Let me hit the bathroom. And
Oh,
I'll come
like
back.
you've already looked at it. It isn't
I
like
have
you're
looked
like
at it, but I mean, I want to look at it with you guys. I haven't looked at it that in depth. I mean, I've looked at the hot ones.
Ba-da, ba-da, da, da, yada, da, da, do, 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 do. Beady-ba-doo, beady-ba-boo, boo, ba-da-ba-da. Standalone for sale. Apply
You could also
field.
do English.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Good point. Add English.
Something like 800.
Settle down, Dad. Hold on. Apply filters. 731.
Did you see Drew Struzan passed away?
Who?
Drew Struzan, the artist behind all
Oh,
those movie posters, the Star
yeah.
Wars, Indiana Jones, and all that stuff. Like the posters of our childhood.
Yeah. Well, that sucks. But Father Time is still undefeated. So,
Oh.
um,
Oh.
let's go sort by thumbs. Hot. We can see what people seem to think is
The cool thing.
the cool thing.
The cool thing. Getting windy, getting spendy, getting flendy with it. I don't remember.
Horloge, the Prague astronomical clock.
It sounds cool.
Yeah. I mean, recall.
Total Recall.
Yeah, I wish. I'd be down. I just as a total aside, I was thinking about this. I was like, what relatively famous intellectual property that could be made into a giant miniatures game hasn't been done?
Right.
I was thinking about that. Not that I wanted to make it, but I was just thinking about what hasn't been done.
Blade Runner.
That wouldn't be a big giant miniatures game though, right?
You have
I mean
no
that
imagination.
yeah. I mean you could but The Black Company by Glenn Cook, which is literally about a mercenary band traveling from area to area fighting grim dark bloody, deadly battles, sword
Yeah,
and
sounds
sorcery,
cool.
whatever. Yeah, I was like, why hasn't anybody made a Glenn Cook, The Black Company game? Anyway, all right, Fea's Swamp. By the Oyster tags. I mean, whatever. That Nature, that's a good game. That's from North Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a total slick down version of the
Evolution.
classic Evolution, yeah.
Yeah. I
And
know
it
I know it sounded cool, and I was talking to Mr. Crepichet, and he was saying like he's kind of all in on it.
yeah, it's good stuff. And I had a very nice conversation with him at Gen Con. It was nice to catch up with him. We hadn't talked in years.
Yeah,
So
I really like him a lot.
Covenant. Lead your dwarven clan to reclaim the sacred mountain, blah blah. Well, here you go. Collect dice from the workshop rondel to manipulate on your personal engine board. Okay. Okay, you've gotten me to click Ada's Dream from Alley Cat Games. Let's peruse. Work with Ada Lovelace to help build the first computer fulfilling her dream, this alternate history Euro game.
Cool.
Players add dice, gears, and programs to their blueprint board to race to build the first analytical engine. All right. Not what I
Oh, this
thought.
was supposed to come out last year. And it did. Yeah, see the date on that is 2024. But I guess it didn't make the show. Yeah, I'm actually
Oh.
interested in this one. I'm pretty interested in it.
Not what I thought it would look like.
Yeah, looks a little rough, but
Yeah,
I mean, I like the theme of it
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Ada Lovelace was the first programmer.
Sorry, Ada's Dream. My interest has waned.
Moving
what?
on.
Coming of age, growing up one year at a time, developing. You know what? I already screwed up one life. I don't want to.
I love
do
your
it
like
again.
one-liners on this.
uh
There is no sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
You know that
The
reference?
modern zoo. God, what is this? What is this zoo stuff, man? It is like ever since the one zoo
Nova,
game
man.
made $1 million. This
This is
Well,
an
it's the
Ark
same
Nova
company.
spinoff. Yeah, it is
It's the
basically an
same
Ark Nova
company,
spinoff.
Clearland.
Yeah. Keep driving that nail. Find more money.
I'd play it though. I really liked Ark Nova.
Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money.
How bad is that?
Oh, when is that coming out?
I don't know.
How bad is that going to be?
It's probably going to be really bad.
It's
I'm
going
going to see the
so
Keanu
bad.
Reeves movie this weekend though, by the way. The
Which-
the Angel movie.
No, what's that?
It's I can't remember the name of it. What is it?
Remember when it was originally they had a different name? It was like Hi God, it's me, Jeff, or whatever. That was like the name of the movie. And then they were like,
Good Fortune.
Oh, that was a book, right? It's me.
No,
something.
Aziz Ansari like wrote it and like he's
Okay.
like produced it, directed
Oh,
it.
Aziz Ansari is in it.
Well, and he wrote it.
Oh, he wrote it.
apparently. And I mean, and
It's
the
a Guardian
more
Angel. It's a Guardian Angel movie.
and the more I look at it, the more I just look. This is just Aziz Ansari is like going. It's like, how can I write a movie where I'm like I
Center
put
of it.
myself as the
He's a
I'm the
director
funny
also.
guy.
He's
Yeah,
also the
Right.
director. He's in it and he's a director.
Okay.
Seth
and
Rogen,
yeah.
Keanu
So-
Reeves is the Gabriel. I finally saw Constantine, by the way. That's a kind of
Constantine's
underrated movie. Oh my gosh,
awesome.
Constantine! I'm
It's
so
awesome.
I so want another Constantine.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And
I finally I had watched only the first 2 episodes and I forgot about it and I went back and I rewatched all of the Penguin. Man, that was good.
I was
I didn't
good.
see
I
the
never
Penguin.
watched it.
Oh, watch that. That is just it's just really, really well done. Oh, and you know what also, now that I thought about it, the recent it didn't like blow up everywhere. But I mean, obviously, if you watched the second season of Peacemaker, it's fantastic. I strongly suggest you do. It's so funny too. They get to the last episode of the second season, and everybody's talking about what it's like a letdown. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. This was amazing. But anyway, who cares? But the first season had an absolutely fantastic, ridiculous intro with with a weird butt metal song, and then this one has like this weird, fantastic from dance intro. That's like the band Foxy Shazam. If you know who they are, they're like kind of like over the top glam rock kind of thing. Really good stuff. But anyway, so there's a dance number at the beginning of it. But there's this thing, if you just type into YouTube, it's like the Peacemaker intro goes with everything. And people are taking like famous scenes from anything else and then having like that famous scene happen, and then it fades away, and then the Peacemaker intro comes up, and it's a fun little internet meme right now. Good stuff. All right. The White Castle duel. I mean, White Castle's been a game that I wanted to play, but I haven't been able to anybody teach it to me, and I'm not going to read those rules. I'm just
White Castle was a it's a tight little like every action matters kind of game. It was good.
I need to play it. Not playing it.
Yeah.
Remember when that came out and everybody was excited about it, and then like a month later nobody cared?
I do.
Like
I
that happens with every single game ever.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Two-player.
Voynich puzzle. We have to
This
make
actually looks interesting. You dig
Is
into
that-
it, but
Is that based on the manuscript?
Yeah, the Voynich manuscript is it's just it's like I love how everybody's like, oh, we have to decipher the Voynich manuscript, and it's like it has become more and more obvious that whoever decided to make the Voynich manuscript was
people.
it was just a giant fuck you to whoever found it.
I never knew about this thing, but it looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm hoping the game underneath is good. It says 90 to 120 minutes, kind of long.
Yeah, that's too long.
But it could be good.
Yeah.
And then there's Luthier, blah. Everybody's like, it's amazing.
I like it.
It looks cool.
It's just a bit too long for me.
Yeah, it looks like it's a lot, but it looks good.
Aquaria, a new delicious game. And I was like, when I first saw that, I was like, that's cool. You get to take care of an aquarium. I like aquariums. This theme has me. Oh, take care of your lionfish. Take care.
Yeah, there's actually, look at the cover. It's like a lionfish on the cover that's kind of hiding in the background.
Where?
Zoom in. Wait,
I just see fish.
Hold on, zoom in again. Thought there was a lionfish in here. There must be another picture that I'm thinking about then.
Who's the artist on that? That looks.
This looks bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this out loud here.
Oh, that's weird because I thought I saw a different cover with a lionfish on the cover.
I'm gonna say right now, this looks bad.
It doesn't look bad.
It looks bad.
It does not.
Yes, it does. Look at this. Look at this.
It looks.
And what is this kid
wholesome.
doing here? It doesn't
looks
look
wholesome.
wholesome. It looks like clip art put
Look at
together
the cat.
poorly.
Go to a different cover because I think there's a different cover. I feel like I saw the lionfish on some picture here. Actually, I think there's a different picture. Yeah, go left. Go to left one. There it is.
Oh, okay.
That's the cover I saw.
That looks a lot more like a game I want to play.
Yeah,
This looks horrible.
I don't know. It's not that bad. What's that guy doing? Eating a sandwich?
I think he's got Chinese takeout.
He's got Chinese.
Oh, it's like a little
takeout.
Chinese. What's the rubber duck? I mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of kitschy.
I think it's supposed to be like fish food. That because she's got this thing.
Oh, it's
over
fish
here.
food in a box. What's the cat doing?
Trying to eat one?
Oh,
Yeah, this is not a good. This isn't good. That's not
Not
good.
that bad, Lance.
It's not that good either.
You need Matt.
I know, right?
You need Matt.
Professional opinion.
I mean, hey, it'll probably sell 7 million copies, and I'm 100%
Well,
wrong.
it's delicious game, so it probably will sell a good amount of them.
Oh yeah, that's
got
probably true.
Galactic
Five-
Cruise, it's just amazing. Just
I do
buy,
enjoy that a
go
lot.
buy Galactic Cruise. It's great.
Good one.
Yeah,
I heard Ants was pretty good.
Ants.
I haven't seen that.
Ants. What are you gonna do?
Build a colony.
Yeah. Baghdad, the city of peace. I can't get into this generic
Themes are
garbage
not gonna work.
themes. I just improve your skill tracks and build the best kokashi.
Yeah,
What
what's
is
wrong
a
with that?
kokashi?
It's like a little nesting doll or something. Or it's
Yeah,
like a
no thanks.
Japanese doll.
Moving on. March of the Ants. That's a great game.
That's a remake.
Yeah. And plus Tim Eisner is really
You skipped
cool.
over Rewild, by the way.
Oh no.
Yeah, I loved March of the Ants. It's been a hot minute since I played it, but I really enjoy it.
And Tim Eisner is really nice.
And I love Tim Eisner.
Tax the Rich. A trick-taking game where you can flip the card hierarchy upside down. I like that cover. Give me more of that cover. Fuck you, capitalists. That's what that's my name of my game.
By the
Fuck
way, it's
you,
Christian
capitalists.
Ostby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Climb the social ladder or kick it over. Oh, look at that. I had not seen the art.
The poor, incompetent leader. Yeah. Each round begins a simple bidding phase through both the trump color and the number of tricks required to score bonus points. Winner of the bid must then acquire the card. It's played by trick taking, which highest social ranks the strongest cards. If any time all the remaining cards you have a flag symbol, you may trigger revolution by revealing your cards. This flips the social ladder upside down, so the lowest rank cards become the most powerful. Well, I like that. If only a revolution was that easy. Pulitzer. Dig deep. Write the best thing. Bohemians.
This was on my list.
Bohemians?
Yep. It's got some fun stuff in there.
Oh, yeah. Live the life of an aspiring artist in historical Paris.
Is there not enough goblins in there for you?
I
Trolls.
just.
Hey, it's
Oh,
got a card called Blase.
There you go. It's very exciting.
There is a card that says opium addiction.
sign me up.
You know,
Poor hygiene.
I like that they're doing something a little different with the graphic design.
No, it's cool. It's like semi impressionist.
Yeah.
I can't get I found I can't get into a game. I mean, they might have the coolest, absolute most cool mechanisms of all time, but if I don't give a shit about the theme, I just don't want to sit down and play. I just I don't know what the deal
Sure.
is.
Yeah, can.
I mean, seriously, I mean, who's like, oh my God, I've been waiting for a Bohemians game my entire life.
It's an interesting theme.
What? Oh, I've been wanting to play pretend I'm going to go for the Pulitzer game for the last 25 years. Finally,
Lance,
my
people could
quest.
make just as much fun of you for trying to pretend to be a fantastic warrior in a dungeon.
But that's fine. They can, and I would say cool. But yeah, go ahead. I don't think. But here's the difference, in my opinion. I think there is a absolute, definite, marketable group of people out there that you could say, you know what? There are millions of people that play Dungeons and Dragons, and if I made a board game about killing goblins with your Dungeons and Dragons like players, you'd have that group of people that wanted to play that game.
Sure.
You can't tell me there's millions of people out there saying, one day,
How many copies of Wingspan have sold?
Well, but that's
There's a group of
you
people
know
out
as
there
well as
just
I
as
do.
large.
You
Yeah.
know as well as I do that is an outlier. Nobody out there, nobody's like, oh my gosh, you know what? I need a game about being a bohemian artist. There's tens of millions that have been waiting for that moment. I just, and that's fine. I hope it sells 100,000 copies. I hope it sells 700,000 copies. I hope it sells so many copies they run out of cardboard because and they can't make any more games because Bohemians has sold a ton of them. You know, I hope Portal Games makes so much money off of it he can buy Poland and take it over and run it instead of, you know. But I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why people go for these themes. I just don't understand it.
Seems cool to me. I don't know.
Ah!
You're not the target market, Lance.
I know. I know I am not. I know I am not. And here's the deal. When Portal Games did 51st State, love that theme. Love that game. Still play that game.
What did you think of Pret-a-Porter?
That was
Eh?
pretty good too.
You didn't play it.
I played it once.
Oh,
It was
did
Who
okay.
wants a game about clothes?
Clothes.
You know, people took him to task on that game, right?
Oh yeah.
And he reprinted it.
Yeah. Did well enough.
Wasn't he gonna like remake it with a different theme? And then
I
he
thought
was
he
like,
was going to do a video game theme, like a video game industry.
yeah,
But
video game
it
industry.
never
and then-
happened.
and then he was just like, you know what? Screw you. I'm not going to.
I'm not sure. I didn't follow why he didn't do that.
I are children of the sun.
Ayar.
Serial killer. A cunning killer leaves victims in the shadows. Their weakness? A serial addiction.
Hey,
You skipped over Thebai.
I did.
Thebai? T-By?
I mean, it's David Turksey, so it's
90 to
made
150
well.
minutes.
I mean, it's David Turksey and that guy's a genius. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Hopefully I like it.
What was the thing I was gonna say? I can't remember now. The other side. See World War II from the other side of the hill.
Hmm.
All right. 180 to 720 minutes. Good, good.
You're in?
Let's
Sold?
take a look.
It's a war game.
Yeah. Oh.
That's impressive.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh wow. Oh no.
Oh my god.
That's actually kind of cool. What's
It
it
could
doing?
be awesome. I don't know.
I mean, you know, sure, it's deep. Looks pretty complicated.
It does.
Did you see that? What's that game, the GMT game with the president? Like you're the president?
Yeah, and it's a
I
solo
kind of want
game.
to play that actually, but like I want someone to play it with me. I'm not gonna play it by myself.
Oh, it's NAC. I mean, I've read about these guys. I think they're based out of Spain.
Yeah.
And they are like it's like they're super hardcore in-depth nutball. Oh, 4.04 weight.
Yeah, I mean it's
There you
got
go.
720 minutes on there. So I mean
Yeah.
that's what is that, like 12 hours?
Yeah. It's like 1 to 4 players, best at 1 or 4. This is many a lazy rainy Saturday.
Yeah.
And these games usually are super ass expensive too. They're like $100-200 because they're just jam packed with so much. Yeah, $125. Yeah, I mean that's a game that I would buy if I was at Essen, and then maybe 7 years from now I'd play it
Right.
after somebody else taught me. Oh my gosh, look at that! That's so
Look
cool.
at those cards.
A lot of
Love
detail.
it.
It's probably good. It's probably good.
Wow.
I mean, just like, well, okay, now we have to. it was just like, I was playing Stratomatic football on the mid-level uh um difficulty, like as far as the in-depth rules. Because I looked at the highest level of Stratomatic football difficulty, and it was like rule 1.4.3.2. If you are playing a 3-2-5 3-2-6 defense and the opposing player calls this play and the running back has a score rating between 3 and 5 and it is a
Yes.
flat pass and you run a quarterback scramble at that time, if your safety has a ranking of 5 or better,
Oh no.
they may move. I was like, oh my heavens.
More
What
simulation than game.
I need to play it this way. Just once. Just once I need to play it this way.
I play tested a game, a basketball game like that, and the guy was very bummed when I was anyway. Yes, I gave feedback. He didn't want to hear it.
Forest Shuffle, Dartmoor, Fortunes of Scoundrel Bay.
Does this entice you, Lance? This pirate game?
Hold on. I'm clicking.
Go on.
Okay. At first blush, I am.
You're
I am
mildly interested.
I am. I.
You said pirate game?
Port Harlem. Okay. Those standees are horrible.
Yeah.
I like the meeps though.
Hey, look at that board. It's like, is that like a map? It's supposed to be like
I don't know.
like a half of a map.
It's interesting looking, but I don't know.
It's
what
like a
it
burned
is.
map, like a treasure map.
Yeah,
Is
but
it?
it doesn't really
Like
have that.
Parchment. Yeah, it's missing a little bit of something.
Yeah, that's one of those things.
Like, is
where
that
it was
like a broken tooth? What do we?
Yeah, I mean, is that a jagged piece of board?
Oh,
Maybe
it
it's
could be.
yeah, a piece of driftwood or something.
Yeah,
Decking.
there's some monsters apparently.
I'm into this game.
I mean,
I'm into
Fight
everything.
some zombos.
monsters.
Monsters.
Yeah. Call them like I see them.
I'm not saying no.
Yeah.
Pirate
mechanics?
captains who try to collect the most gold by conquering harbors, seeking hideouts, destroying crates, digging up treasures, and gaining reputation. On your turn, play one card from your hand and choose one of 3 actions for it. Recruit, sail, and shoot monster, invade. You may not pick the
Put some
same action you
multi-use
took
card.
on your previous turn.
Okay.
84 unique multi-use cards.
Ah, sneezing fit.
Players compete to
Bless you.
gain area majority over lucrative islands.
I like the can't. There's 3 actions and you have to pick a different one. That's cool.
Yeah. What's this? A little tracking so you can see what you have.
All right.
Might be a little busy. Might be a little busy for the. What's the weight on this? 3. I mean, from the cover, I was thinking this was going to be like kind of simple looking,
Like a
right?
2,
It's like
2.2.
yeah. I got, but maybe I don't know. I'm not saying no.
I'm still here just sneezing like crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying it lost something. Oh, here's another thing from Knack: an exciting 1 and 2 player games about life and war in the 17th century. Oh, you should have hit the
El
sword.
Rey Planeta.
Anthony said this was fun. He picked this up he picked this up in at Gen Con, the Tianxia. He said he played it. He said it was good.
I like the cover.
Yeah, it looked pretty good actually.
Still
sneeze.
Berlin, 1945. Republic struggled. This Age of Galaxy made it. Not whatever. I was interested in trying that out. Age
Explore,
of Galaxy.
expand, space game. I mean, I'm already sold.
Yeah, I mean, even
Is
though
that was the original game? Yeah, it's a Jeffrey CCH game. Doesn't he make pretty good games?
I don't know.
Didn't he do like didn't you guys do a Tasty Man Troll too?
Age of Civilization, which is the one?
I thought you guys did one. Maybe not.
Terrascape.
I like Terrascape.
Was it this one?
Yeah, see, it's a re-implementation of that.
Okay.
I played something by. I think I played.
Also looks cool.
I think you
Maybe
probably
it was.
played
I think it was Age. Yeah,
Age of
yeah.
Civilization.
This is the game I played, and
Yeah.
this was. Yeah, there was a lot of cards.
Yeah, I think I have this game. I have not played it.
Okay.
I have Ember Heart on my desk here
How to Train Your
to
Dragon.
play it.
Okay.
It's a Mind Clash game that only costs $30, $39.
Yeah, they have a lighter like subgroup under Mind Clash now.
Yeah.
Who would have thought a Vlada Chivato game was coming out and nobody knew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would be more like his remember that Talisman style game he made back 20 years ago?
Yes.
I liked that game. It was good. But this seems more a little lighter.
This looks
and
really
family
light.
friendly. But although I think someone say that took him like half an hour to learn it.
Scenario-based adventure game is set in the magical atmosphere of Old Prague, where a group of boys and girls uncover secrets and embark on thrilling quests.
That's cool.
Another knack. Wow, is this their first time going Essen?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
La Carga
I
de
got a lot of
La
games.
Carga de los Tres Rios.
Tres
Recreate the
Rios.
most important battle of the
Wait, say that again,
Reconquista.
Lance?
I don't know. I'm just
Your pronunciation needs work.
La carga
Timbertown.
de los Tres Rios.
Build a
Build.
nice town and grab the best buildings before they flow over the edge.
I kind of like that idea.
Oh, looks cool.
I look at that
He looks nice.
beaver.
Little beaver. Timber Tom, remember that game?
Yes, everybody wanted that game. It was expensive too.
It was expensive and
I
it
never
wasn't any
played
good.
it. I never played
I
it.
played it
Always dying.
once and I was like, this isn't, why does everybody want this?
Well, because it was a big hunk of plastic.
Yeah. Carnival of
Fancy board.
Sins. Kalamala. That
Kalimala.
game has been like reprinted how many times it seems
Yeah.
like?
2. This is a second.
Uh,
Oh, didn't you guys print it?
was TMG, did we do one? I
Oh
think
no, you
we
did
might have.
Genties.
Was that
Yeah,
what
we
was
did
the name of
Gentis.
the priest or the druid guy from
Oh,
Kalimala?
Kalima from
I think it was Kali. Oh,
yeah, Kalima. That was like when he
Kalima.
enchanted.
is
Take the
Tisha
heart.
Marta Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
Temple of Doom, yeah.
Antagonist of Temple of Doom.
Adamastor. A novel game where multi-use cards and growing traumas test your crew. All right. Ludinova.
I love El Pastor.
Me too. Mola Ram was his name, by the way.
Moloram.
Mola Ram.
You betrayed
Kalimala.
Shiva. Cover your heart, Indy. Cover your heart. Did you know that after he was in Everything All at Once or whatever?
Yeah.
Uh,
Kiwi
um,
Kwan or something like that.
he hadn't spoken to Harrison Ford in like decades.
Yeah.
And they were at like some Hollywood junket and he heard Harrison's voice go, he goes, "Are you short round?" He said, "Yeah, just turned around." And he turned around and it was, and Harrison Ford was like, he's like, and he goes, "Indy." He said,
That's what I said. Booty trap.
yeah. Ran over, gave him a big hug.
That movie was fun.
That movie was very fun. Vantage, Koi.
It looks cool.
I've played it 6 or 7 times now.
Oh, okay. So
Hey, it's by
worth
Ken
playing more than
Franklin.
once,
I
that's
like
for
Ken
sure.
Franklin. Ken's a good guy.
Tirananog. Journey to Tirananog.
Oh yeah, I remember when.
This is basically an escape room. 18
Oh,
cards.
okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
60 minutes, an 18 escape adventure. It takes an hour and it costs $10 or 10 euros. You saw a full-length escape room using just 18 playing cards.
Yeah,
Oh. Well, that's weird. Dirt and Dust. Lay your tracks to revolutionize the Japan railway industry.
Oh,
Hisashi Ayashi.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Is that a re-implementation? Railway boom. Oh, a re-implement.
Early Meiji. He loves that Meiji area. Railway. Wait a minute. I might. Ooh.
oh, that looks pretty Euro.
Well, it's Hisashi Ayashi.
Oh.
Well, he's not Euro, but
I do like his designs.
they're good.
He's
Oh,
had a
it's
couple of
old school.
stinkers, but and,
I mean, it kind of looks good, but I don't know.
that's definitely on my maybes.
It's
Early
Eno tool
Meiji
artwork.
era.
Yeah, he didn't have his wife do the art. That's weird.
After the fall of the Tokugawa shogunate.
I still remember the day that like he when he came to Gen Con and I showed him that I had caught like in America is the only place you can catch the buffalo Pokemon. And he was like, take me where you found it. I was like I went there so he could catch the buffalo.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Also makes
And
sense.
he's made a ton of games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bomb Busters went
Oh
over
yeah,
like
Busters.
that is awesome.
Bomb Busters.
Enjoyed that.
Yokohama is also awesome.
Yokohama is an awesome game.
Although the technology feels like I need to play against somebody that knows how to make the technology like win them the game.
It did seem
It feels
kind
like
of.
if you spend time in technology, you're like wasting your time.
It's very opportunistic.
Yeah.
I guess would be the best way to put it. Tricarian Anniversary Edition. Ugh.
Yeah, 210 euro. It's a big giant box, right?
Well,
That's
I
what I was
would
like
hope.
the Mind Clash game. That's only like 30 something dollars.
Right.
I made you a mixtape. Mike Delicio. Isn't that the guy from
Oh yeah, from Dice Tower.
Yeah. And Dan Hughes?
Yeah.
Build your Anglo-Saxon kingdoms
Oh.
to
Wait,
prepare for a
what's that
Viking
Earth
attack.
2053 game?
I don't
Good
know.
point.
I'm clicking on the Viking game.
Of course you are.
Porta Games.
Northumbria.
Is this who is this publisher?
A Porta.
A
A Porta.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's got a weird. It's got a weird thing going on there.
It's like a draft maybe or something. I don't know.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
you're creating things to help you protect you when like the Vikings show up. I don't know. It looks kind of. No, you're
Competitive?
like, yeah. I was gonna say this looks light and way
Tableau
too.
builder.
Yeah, it looks light.
Yeah, the Vikings are coming. Yeah. But look at that Earth 2053 game real quick. Tipping point. Balance and easy
Survival of the
puzzles.
planet.
Escape from the prison planet.
Oh, is that
Huh.
art?
Oh.
Ugh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the artist on this?
Some hack.
Ingo
Ingo Schneider.
Schneider.
My apologies to Ingo Schneider and all of his friends and family. You're a much better artist than I'll ever be.
Me too.
Habeas Papam. Come on, I want to Leia.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah. Transgalactica.
That sounds really
You can already
familiar.
buy it on Amazon.
It came out earlier this year.
Okay.
Well, they apparently no, it had to be released in the last month or so if it wanted to be on this list. The
Yeah.
Freeman Freeze game.
Formidable.
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 Fulfill wishes of the
wishes.
village population with the supply of field crops and rewards. Well,
Propolis.
oh
I have played
crap!
Propolis.
Isn't that that's a bee thing?
Yeah, it's bees.
Yeah.
It's basically like a Splendor, but with like a little extra.
Okay.
I don't know. It wasn't, it's like a 7 out of 10 for me. It was good, but like
Yeah.
Splendor, it's Splendorific,
Oh my
20,000
gosh, what a
Vegas.
depressing theme. 1975 White Christmas. Direct the air evacuations of Operation Frequent Wind from Saigon's rooftops.
Oh, that's intense.
That is
Wow.
Well, those looping games are pretty deep for like the small box that they're coming.
You got a ship?
It's the rooftop of it is a ship.
Huh.
But that's where they evacuated. Yeah, they're pushing the ship that off the carrier.
Yeah, they because they were running out so they could put more people because they didn't have time to refuel
Wow.
that's true thing. So they didn't have time to refuel the helicopters, and more helicopters were coming that had to land. And so instead of they just pushed them into the ocean.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see that today. People over machines.
Yeah. And yeah, what a depressing theme. Yeah, I either need to get on a helicopter and make it to, or I'm going to be dead. So,
Also a song by Bing Crosby.
oh yeah, I'm dreaming of a chopper on
was 1975.
Christmas. Yeah.
Penguin Kaboom.
Red carpet. The leprechaun larceny, baby. Yeah. All right, we can go into it deeper. Maybe I think next week everybody should come up with 10 games that they and then they should all have to do a small amount of research into them. All right, that's cool.
Iliad.
A game of trust, tragedy, and the unknown.
All right, this is the last one I'm clicking on.
That's
It's
got a
it's
cool
1 o'clock
cover.
in the morning, and I've got Afterboom to talk to you about, and then
Okay.
I gotta well, I
Oh,
like
cool.
Does it come with all the candles?
I think so. And candles not
Is that
included.
real?
You'd hope.
I
Hopefully they
can't
didn't do
tell
AI.
anymore. I never know.
Can't tell.
Oh, with AI now, it's so.
Yeah.
Select one and shuffle the rest back before you reveal a secret.
So it's like a social deduction game.
Let's see what it says. Strategic horror that puts you in a Victorian era ghost story. Each game is either fully cooperative or one versus all.
Oh.
Okay.
Only you have no way of knowing which one. One player
so
plays
that's a
as
little
a
bit
spirit
like
with unknown intentions. Yeah.
that's like Rear
Yeah.
Window.
Yeah.
Rear Window is one versus many or co-op.
Huh.
I'm
fun.
into that.
Yeah, this looks interesting to me.
Yeah. I like the cover.
Purple
Cool idea.
Lantern Games. Never even heard of them.
Yeah.
They've only
That-
made 2 games.
This is what they've made.
Yep.
Purple Lantern Games. Let's go to your website.
Get the game we made.
They value
Yeah.
your privacy.
Oh. Reject all.
Rude.
I am convinced it does nothing. It does absolutely nothing.
I have no idea.
But that's cool. All right. Well, stay tuned next week, everybody, for our in-depth
Our in-depth analysis of the
where you too can listen to Scott poo poo me for my poo pooing.
You got cross poopinated.
Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out. Stay tuned next week for more stuff. Have a good rest of your spooky month though as well.
Spooky Kid says it's early boom.
It's 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock in the
Spooktober.
morning, and I was up super late last night. So
Yeah.
I'm